All right, man, fuck it. We are here. So we heard from Skinny's daughter.
Right
Is K-pop bigger than I'm gonna say hip hop and R&B?
Fuck no.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
His daughter said it is. So okay, so wifey, we was in here arguing. So I don't know if you've been on the internet or not this week, but so Usher did a remix to a
Jungkook,
a K-pop artist.
Jungkook, not BTS.
Okay, I did see that. I saw that.
And they have been killing Usher because they say he either one didn't even try to learn the choreography, or two, he couldn't keep up. To me, watching it, it looked like he was just on some smooth shit. You know, he was putting his Usher twist on it. It did kind of look like he couldn't keep up.
But at the same time, I'm learning your choreography that y'all probably been over here doing for fucking years and months, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
but Mike just said they really they in the military right now, so they really ain't even.
I think is all of them, or is just the other members?
Yeah, that's all of them. I think now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they ain't fighting nobody.
In North Korea, right across the street.
They ain't fighting.
You gotta stay ready though,
bro.
I understand that.
They're probably always fighting.
They ain't no niggas. They don't want to shoot no shots. Y'all got plenty of time in them barrels.
Okay, so you actually have time to look at the choreography because you have the video. You either have the video or you got enough money to say, hey man, who taught y'all this choreography? Let me hit that.
Yeah, but I've been doing my own shit.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to just
shit.
go over there and just like when Usher and Chris Brown did choreography together. Like you can tell they both learned it. They both in the same space too. Like I'm coming to your space, within your space, where you're already supreme over here.
Yeah.
And of course, you know these dance moves and these sticks a little bit more than I know, because I'm quite sure Usher didn't sit there with him for a couple days or whatever to learn the steps. He's learning whatever you sent to him. He's trying to learn on his own time. But I'm not learning like you.
I don't know. I feel like Usher was one of them ones that was really safe. I felt like Usher was like safe from criticism of any kind.
How?
Except, he's fucking on a big bitch. But that's a different story.
Usher had it hurt.
It's a different generation.
But Usher has been bulletproof. They say allegedly he was fucking on the big women. He had to herp.
No, I don't say
he
he's
was
bulletproof.
gay, and he's been low key kind of. The joke's been going, but he's been low key kind of bulletproof.
They never talked about his performance.
I've never heard any criticism about his art or his dancing. This is the first time I've ever heard anybody.
Did y'all see the clip though?
We just watched it.
He was looking kind of like a little geriatric.
He's 45. I'm 40. I'm on mid 40s.
So I'm saying it's a different age group. So
Thank you. That's what I was
the
saying.
kids are gonna look at him and be like, "Look at this old nigga. He looked like his knees hurt." Yeah, because he did look like his knees and ankles were popping.
I get it.
That was the first thing I said when I seen it. I said, but I mean, to his, I mean, I don't even say to his credit, but giving him grace. I just know how we are, and we like to spin and put our own smooth shit on it. So it was like, to me, it looks like he knew the choreography. He was putting his own spin on it, and it still looked like they were in sync. Until I just watched it again. and there's a few parts in the video where it's like...
He was trying to Usher walk around the guy.
He did do his own shit.
It was easier to point out. We was just sitting here watching the video. What's the video called? Just in case y'all want to go find it. But it was easier
or something like that.
It was easier to point out when it was a group of them. But when it was this dude and Usher
standing next to you.
Nah, man, I ain't rolling. My black pride won't let me. Nah.
You can't put that video out, man. The Super Bowl next month, man.
But then they were also saying too, because I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, that's where I seen it.
Yeah, they were like, basically, how can y'all criticize Usher when he's the blueprint for
Jungkook?
I can't say that. I cannot say that. I can't say that.
When he's the what?
The blueprint. Like, basically was the first one.
I've never heard anybody say I'm trying to dance like Usher in my life.
I was just saying this.
You don't think for their generation?
No.
Their blueprint is Michael Jackson.
It's everybody's
blueprint. Wait, you mean Usher's blueprint?
No. The video we see was all Michael Jackson.
That's all Mike. Yeah. Thank you, because this nigga don't want to say it.
Because when you talk about
dick, that'll
no,
make a
I'm saying
you can tell by the moves.
When you talk about dancing and when you talk about precision,
all Michael Jackson.
When you talk about precision, that is Michael Jackson.
It's everybody.
Hitting the moves clean, super clean and shit.
Everybody's Blueprint.
No, it's not.
Who Blueprint ain't Mike?
No, I'm saying when you talk about specific precision, when you talk about dancing and you talk about precision, that is 1,000% Mike. That ain't nobody else.
Everybody's Blueprint is Mike. That goes without saying.
Well, I mean, and then you find out Mike really isn't the Blueprint. It's just
what time do they start church? Like we've been here for an hour.
At 2:30.
I think they started.
They have to start at 2:30 because we've been here for an hour and they ain't heard of nothing.
We might have to change. We might have to change the time because they be jamming.
The whole band pulled up at the same time as me.
Every time.
Okay, that makes sense then. I'm like, nigga, we been here for an hour, ain't heard of nothing, ain't heard a cymbal, ain't heard a harmonica, nothing.
But man, shout out to Usher, man. When you think about it, do y'all know can y'all think of any artist from our culture that went into another and thrived in it? Even if it's just on some feature shit.
To another culture and thrived in it.
Outside of Beyonce, I think Beyonce had what? Telephone? Was that Telephone with Lady Gaga? That shit was
Yeah, she also had the song with Shakira too.
And she had Mi Gente.
Yeah.
Oh, she had the Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce did her shit over there.
And Run DMC.
You talking about Walk This Way?
When they went to rock with the Walk This Way?
That was like a whole moment too. I don't know how I forgot that.
Wayne?
Sir.
He did the rock shit. He did the Let It Rock.
How to Love.
How to Love.
That Wayne rock album.
That project didn't do not much.
The worst.
That's crazy.
I was hearing niggas. I wasn't even listening to rock. I was hearing from. I was listening to the white homies that was into rock and was like, this shit trash.
They ain't like Let It Rock?
I think we would know if that album did what it was supposed to do, or if he did what he was supposed to do, if we seen Wayne still performing and doing something. He don't perform that shit.
Because even when he dropped that album, the only song we went to was the one with Eminem on it.
Yeah.
Even though I like the song with the Scarface sample on it.
I ain't listen to that.
You ain't listen to it at all? You ain't miss nothing. You ain't miss nothing, man. You
didn't miss much.
But outside of that, I can't think of none, man. And I feel like it's kind of... It exposes our culture a little bit.
You think so? How?
I was gonna say R. Kelly, but
no.
Did R. Kelly ever go
kind of like I Believe I Can Fly? Wasn't that kind of like his crossover record?
No, he was still because he had
he stayed safe.
What was the song with You Are Not Alone? Was before that, right?
What about the song with him and Celine Dion?
He stayed safe.
R. Kelly had a song with Celine Dion?
Or he wrote it for her, maybe.
Beats me.
He stayed safe. But
maybe
what else?
He wrote it for her.
So what else me and Ivan was saying, Spence, when you had walked out was, Ivan was like, the June Cook dude, he come from a group.
A successful group.
He come from a successful group, and then he's a successful solo artist.
Okay.
I said he's bigger than Justin Timberlake. If you ask them people, he's still bigger than Justin Timberlake if we talking groups to solo artists.
Rolling.
See.
Can you take your bias out though? Because we know that
I might not be able to. I might not be able to.
Shout out to JT. He put a secret concert on that nobody knew about.
There's a lot of artists
for the opening of the Fountain Blue.
And we still don't know about it.
He did a whole 45 plus minutes.
Oh, I'm mad I missed that. Mm-hmm. I'm mad.
The videos are coming out now. Like I seen but the fucked up part is that book got to him. The Britney Spears book, right?
Probably.
Because there's the video out there that before he performs Cry Me a River, he says something to the effect of I don't mean to hurt nobody.
Oh my God.
That is funny.
But he performed from what I seen the videos, he performed Suit and Tie, he performed Cry Me a River, I think I seen My Love. Mirror. He did his shit.
What are June Cook's solo?
We can't do that. We can't do that.
Why not?
We don't know. But see, okay.
Why not?
See, Ivan. I mean, I thought it was on some narco shit that what I'm saying. Niggas is doing. They're singing, and then when it comes over here, it's doing some. What's that shit? The
mariachi
on the teleprompter and shit. Like it's another nigga singing it.
Oh, duh.
I thought it was on some shit like that. That song that I heard with Usher was not bad.
It wasn't bad, but it ain't
the June
that.
Cook one?
Yeah,
it's not that. It's not that. Once the hype around Usher being on the song and once that conversation dies down, this song ain't that.
The song was dope from the beginning.
Nah, it wasn't.
Dude was killing it on his own before Usher got in.
Nah, it wasn't. It ain't that.
That is crazy.
It ain't that.
I haven't listened to K-pop as of yet, but I do know that they're like touching all cultures, like
Absolutely.
the black girls,
They're
like,
hot.
everybody.
And that's what I
wants to go
mean
and see them.
by bigger than like
They're hot right now.
where
It's
if
kind of like
you go to anybody peak.
was when we were little.
Hey, Mike,
Exactly.
Is how big?
So-
how big is K-pop? The sound, the music.
It's very big. It's very big.
Can you put it up against hip hop and R&B?
Just like even from an engineer standpoint,
Once it cross over to pop, you have
that
to.
shit is fucking phenomenal. Like it is phenomenal. Like the way everything sounds, everything's clear, everything's perfect. There's a very meticulous aspect that they put into the work that for all these songs and everything. Like everything's very much manufactured.
What's the blueprint?
That is the blueprint. Is that the fact that it's all manufactured by one big company. So like, if you look at that guy that did Gangnam Style, he's underneath the same company as BTS. A lot of these groups, they're all manufactured groups, kind of like how you made NSYNC and all that stuff. They're constantly doing that shit.
And
So what does the sound like? I'm gonna have to look.
It just sounded like a popish R&B record,
It's just pop music.
Yeah, it's
and they
just
added
pop.
Usher.
The only
okay.
difference between pop music and K-pop is the fact that
It's
it just
from
says
Korea?
Korean. Yeah,
That's it. That's
but
it,
it's
what you're
still
trying to say.
full-fledged pop music, full-fledged, full-blown studios.
And that's why I say
everybody,
that when they
songwriters.
come overseas, when they come here, they're doing the big sellouts. They got the American kids crying, passing.
They sold out.
all
They
the
sold
shit.
out Elysian,
Yeah.
right? Didn't they sell out?
Yeah,
was it
2
Elysian?
weekends in a row.
2 weekends
Yeah.
in a row.
I've heard
Jesus
a few
Christ.
parents.
Wait, what?
And I'm
Talking
2
about
weekends in a
tickets.
row.
A Saturday, Sunday, and another Saturday, Sunday.
And the
Jesus
tickets are super
Christ.
high. Too.
And the nosebleeds was
They're-
$250. I'm
yeah.
not joking. The
No, it's not.
nosebleeds was $250. Like the ticket prices was
Okay,
crazy.
who is
So
that-
when you think of a Justin Timberlake and shit like that, they ain't never was selling tickets like that. They wasn't
Who's their target audience?
everyone.
For somebody that's not, I'm not familiar with it.
Everybody.
So what would be the target audience?
Everybody.
Everyone. It's like pop. It's once it cross over to pop. That's why I said Michael Jackson's like their blueprint. How Michael Jackson was able to go across the country
Yeah.
and make people that don't even speak English
Singing English.
pass out and do all
You
that.
don't think NSYNC was able to do that?
No.
Boy.
What are we doing right now?
I didn't have to say it.
In sync, but low key, I understand. See, when I see groups, when I see fucking, this is the only time I'm gonna ever give these niggas grace. When I see different groups, I now understood why them niggas went and bought the New Edition name. I understand it 1000%, cause you got all of these niggas performing. Like, I just seen a video where the one nigga is performing Bye Bye Bye, like, in the stands. Who the fuck are you? You don't even got no vocals on this song. I understand it. I don't give a fuck how many variations of fucking New Edition you gonna get, because they got more strains than COVID around this motherfucker. But they can never use the New Edition name, and I understand it now. I understand when what's the two brothers that's fighting now, and it breaks my heart that they fighting. Fucking Oates.
Hall and Oates?
They fighting right now. It breaks my heart because them niggas is, you know what I mean, them real deal white boys.
Yeah.
They fighting over who can perform what right now.
That makes sense.
But I understand it now because you see these motherfuckers out here performing under their name, and it's like,
And that's one thing that I never really understood about, like, you know, when groups break up, like, why can't you put that to the side and go and get the money together? Like, why?
it's egos. It's really hard to keep a
it's
group
egos.
together.
I don't even know. So I don't even necessarily know if it's egos, but it's just like, if I genuinely don't fuck with you, why am I going to tour the country with you?
Yeah.
If I, you know what I'm saying? If I can't stand you as a person, like, for however it happened, however we got here, if I genuinely can't
Well,
stand
look
you
at
as a person,
Horrible Decisions.
The money there.
They go out and
No,
get
they're
back
friends
together.
now. They're
oh,
friends
they like
now.
each other
They're like
again?
real friends now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But, okay,
I can't-
so,
but,
like-
but look at, but see if what would have happened if they would have split up when they hated each
And
other.
both under the name Horrible Decisions. That would be bad for the brand because, you know, humans, we do get back together. And now you out here watering down you know what I mean? You watering down the brand. That's why everybody says Don is problematic, but I fuck with Don because Don was like, here, nigga, y'all niggas can have the name. Now she ain't gonna eat off of it no more.
Done.
From Invo.
From Invo.
Okay.
She's the lead singer. She
But
was some
she
of the
thought
lead
she
singers.
was bigger than the group.
She did. But
And it fizzled out very quickly.
but she said, here, y'all
You
can
got
have
anything solo that we care about?
no.
the Lucy Pearl.
Lucy Pearl
Two
in
Lucy
one
Pearl
song.
joints. She got two. You, all I want is you.
Oh, okay, I was thinking
and,
Dance Tonight.
Don't Mess
She
With My
on
Man.
that?
I
mess with
wanna
her.
dance tonight.
She's on Dance Tonight. She's on All I Want Is You. All I hear is Ralph.
No.
Sadiq on that song.
You. Oh,
But
with
she was
Snoop
still a
Dogg.
part of it.
That's Lucy
She's
Pearl.
still a part of it though.
And then they got Don't Mess
But
with My Man.
Don't mess with my man is.
Nivea.
No, they. Jesus Christ, they have a song called "Don't Mess with My Man" too.
Do they?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lucy Pearl.
nobody's
But
ready.
see, but she gave the name up like in court and shit.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that. But then they also have one of the original members, you know, because Dawn was like she was the kind of the lead. So which one is it that lives out here?
I
Fuck.
thought Cindy was.
No.
Tripping?
Maxine. I think Maxine. Maxine lives here.
Okay.
But when she performs on the En Vogue. Even though she's by herself.
See that?
See, it. So it's like we don't get along, but we also we're ruining the brand at the same time.
Because you don't know who Maxine. If I just, I'm Maxine Williams.
And then you got
who the fuck is Maxine
and then
Williams?
you got fucking. Then you
She
got
should
fucking.
put of En Vogue
She
because
should.
I'll be pissed off if I buy an En Vogue ticket and it's just Maxine.
That's why I don't.
I mean, I
support
think
the,
she.
I don't support the new
I
one.
believe.
Club.
I believe she
Me
does.
either.
But I believe she does. But to just say, just to put En Vogue on there, anyways, it waters down the brand, in my opinion.
I agree.
I don't even know
Like-
what the fuck a Maxine is.
Okay. So we could take it to another one.
I knew Don.
So we could take it to another one then. Temptations. It's a million variations of them.
It's so
You had
many.
so many lead singers, and then you had the lead singers of Temptations back in the day, and then
Which apparently it was two different Temptations touring at the same
At the
time.
same
at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
understand,
like,
knowing that, I understand why somebody would be like, "Nah, we're gonna take control of the brand." So
Yeah.
if you want to get paid under the
We
whatever
gotta-
banner, you got to come over here. Like,
so even though Johnny was the last one, he says, you know, who was his Johnny and
Ralph.
Okay, they were like, we just wanted to maintain the integrity of the group. So nobody could make decisions about the group. Now you niggas can go out there and do what you want to do when you want to do it,
what they have.
Yeah.
but not with the New Edition name.
And to be fair, they all had separate solo careers as well. So like they would be able to just go out and do like a Johnny Gill can go out and have a Johnny Gill concert. People would show up to see Johnny Gill.
One of the only ones.
Belle Biv DeVoe, they had like if they did a 90s tour, they could go under Belle Biv DeVoe and not have to be under New Edition. They got a few songs.
Yeah, they did it.
The only one that really don't got nothing is Ralph. So he needs to buy He needs to buy
he got Sensitivity.
And,
That's one song.
Man like me.
Nobody's listening.
Nobody
to
is going back to that.
Or he
on
could do
purpose.
some. He could do some what DJ Quick do. He could be like, I sound vocal. I did background vocals on this and do all of
What?
Bobby Brown album.
Don't nobody want to hear that. Y'all didn't even know that was me right here on that.
Yeah,
No.
see,
That's what you need to do. play them in, play them the new
because I think
edition
the
joint.
new one right now is even though they look crazy, is Color Me Bad. But I ain't no dude like.
I ain't never listen. I've
Did you see
never
the fight?
Drew Hill,
No.
deep as hell too.
Drew Hill.
Oh, it's like 40
But
years.
that is-
That
a million
game.
of them
That
niggas.
What
is a
they're
game.
doing though is insane because it's two groups together. They got Player under them too.
It's a
I'm not
it's
mad at that.
a
Player
game
didn't have
that
nothing
sings.
before them. They might as well.
Yeah, they had Cheers to You. Their album was good.
They
if
had
you listen
one
to it.
song,
They had a
two.
good
They
album.
had two.
and
Was
then
it two
they
songs?
partnered. You know,
Okay, so
and
I'm
then
gonna
there
ask
was
y'all.
nothing else for them.
I'm gonna ask y'all because y'all came up on this group. Was Static the most
Absolutely.
talented on that? Was he the most talented?
When they were together?
Yeah.
No, because you had two songs. We don't know who was talented. Y'all were a group.
As
It was
a
the light skinned
whole,
nigga. Only one I can think of was the light skinned nigga with the fro.
no, as a whole, Static was because he was a writer, he was a vocal arranger. Like
Once he left,
We didn't,
everything
we didn't know that.
behind him.
We didn't know that at the time though.
Everything you
we
can
knew
hear
that when he left though.
If you listen to the music and if you are a fan of the group, you would be able to hear him distinctively
Being a fan
all
of the group
over.
is insane.
I love
That
that. I love that album. It's a really good album in my opinion. But you know, everybody don't enjoy everything. So
But shout out to that man.
everybody ain't chasing JT.
And shout out
He
to
ain't chasing JT.
shout out to JT, man. Shout out to J. I don't think JT will ever be able to bounce back, man. I don't know if he'll be able to bounce back.
It's the woods.
think it's too many-
He
it's
went
too
to
many-
the woods.
Too many mistakes.
Well, he's coming back.
He came back as a lumberjack.
He's coming
No.
back.
Because now
wanna
it sounds
hear
like
that.
it sounds low key like pandering.
He's coming back. My brand took a hit. Of course, I'm a pander a little bit. He's coming back. I have complete faith in him and Timbaland.
Why did he do that? I want to know who signed off on him being out in the woods with that plaid.
I just think I think that was I think that's the real Justin Timberlake, and he tried. You know, he's from Memphis.
We can't do that.
He's from Memphis, and he liked the cowboy boots. And
You can't do
I
that.
think
Married his white wife.
I think he really tried.
woman.
I think he really tried to do something that he was into.
I think all artists do though. All artists do though.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Blood on the Dance Floor with Mike. We don't talk about Whitney. We don't talk about Tina Turner switching directions and doing rock. Because
It's always rock. What you talking about?
Ike and Tina Turner are two different. Those are two different sounds. Two different.
Yes, it
people.
is.
Yes.
But Ike and Tina was rock.
We don't talk about Open Invitation, Tyrese. We don't talk about. We just had a conversation about Wayne
You
doing
tried to do Black Tie.
and Black Tie. You did a mixtape. Trey Songz has a mixtape as a rapper. Chris Brown has
Trigger.
several.
We don't like Trigger.
Chris Brown has several mixtapes as rappers.
Yes.
So niggas do different shit. We can't act like niggas don't do different shit, right?
Fan of a Fan was hard.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. No Chris
Chris
Brown rap
Brown,
records.
Fan of a Fan with him.
The
and,
only
him and Tiger.
rap record I know of from Chris Brown is every time a nigga. That's
He
it.
has a bunch of them.
Do he? That's crazy.
The
Fan of a Fan.
Boy in Detention, he got a bunch of them records, don't he?
He got a Chris Brown
Yeah.
got a lot.
Yikes.
There's a
Trey
reason,
Songz got a whole
there's a reason why you don't.
rap. rap
There's a reason. There's a reason why you don't know them.
That list.
Pink was an R&B singer when she got here.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Kid Rock was a rapper when he got here. Like we're not gonna act like Justin Timberlake was the first person in music to just switch directions, are we?
Yeah, but when it didn't work for him when he switched. 'Cause
No,
when
it did
Pink
not.
Went over,
You
when
are-
she switched, she didn't
It
have to come
worked.
back.
He ain't
it
had to come
worked.
back.
I think Justin kind of just slipped into that culture.
To white culture?
Nah, to our culture.
What do you mean you slipped into it?
NSYNC was NSYNC.
Air
Just,
pop.
just popular white kids. And then once they came to like BET, the women and everybody started liking Justin.
But they didn't.
like
they didn't start.
Gone.
They didn't start
Yeah.
coming. No, but
Yeah.
Gone was in the. They was kind of like towards the end of NSYNC.
Gone is when
I
we
don't think-
started seeing them on BET. We didn't see them on BET until Pop and Gone.
I feel like NSYNC was the epitome of what a white band is. I feel like JT seen at that time when you seeing the Ushers, when you seeing, we was just having an argument about this. This is what 2000, 2001.
2000, yeah.
So you seeing the Ushers, you seeing the at this point at this time the Genuines, the Marcus Houstons. R&B is like you could make an argument. This is like peak R&B time. It's from a young person's perspective. All of these artists are young.
Yeah, but financially, R&B still wasn't doing nothing.
And you have the biggest, you have two of the biggest producers in hip hop at the time. You got some Pharrell joints, you got some Timbaland joints. I think he looked at it. He probably looked at it. He looked at that lane and said, "That's the way I have to go." Doesn't necessarily mean that's what he want to do.
I don't know if I agree.
I think we sucked him in. He came to BET. The fucking black girl started loving the fuck out this white kid. Thought that he was so whatever.
But that wasn't until
he became a hard. That was gone. And then we get
his first album was after Gone though.
Exactly.
No, his first album was before Gone.
No, it was not.
It came out like
No,
right
hell,
after.
see my phone dead.
No, it was not.
Gone
Came
was
out, like,
toward.
right after.
Gone was like 2004, 2005.
One was 2001.
Gone was not 2001.
2001.
No, it was not. This was towards the end of the NSYNC.
2002 at the latest.
Fuck
I
no.
feel like it was 2001.
It was 2001.
Gone was like 04, 05, maybe.
No, it was not.
No, because it was on 106 in Park, and I definitely.
All you gotta do is Google Gone.
Gone.
When was Gone? We know Justified is 2001.
2001. There
It
you
was
go.
2000.
Justified
2001.
Justified
No Strings
2003.
Attached album came out in 2000.
When
That
was
album-
Gone the single dropped? Is what I'm asking.
2001.
I'm looking at
What
it
was the
now.
date?
Justified was
No, we doing this.
Justified was 2003. Justified was 2003.
No, fuck it. Was
Yeah,
it?
it was.
Justified was 2002.
Gone came out before Justified?
Yes, that's
Bruh,
when
I'm
he
telling
went
you.
into that. Yes.
When he came to BET,
Justified
like
was
if,
what? December 2002?
if you remember that moment of him coming on 106
Okay,
in Park, you
okay,
seen
so it ain't Gone
He was
then.
the one who embraced 106 in Park.
If we doing that,
The
it
rest
ain't
of them
gone in.
didn't.
It ain't gone in. It's when I would say it's the MT. If the dates are correct, I would say NSYNC tried to, or not even NSYNC, Justin seen that there was a lane there when they brought out Michael Jackson.
Who? Michael Jackson.
Remember when they brought him out? Was that the MTV Awards? When they brought Mike out, Mike started dancing out of nowhere?
With Chris Brown?
No, with
Usher?
NSYNC.
I don't remember him dancing with him.
It was the pop. Remember? And Mike came out.
oh, Dirty Pop.
And Mike came out. It was on some surprise shit.
Oh no, I don't remember.
It's at the MTV Awards.
We didn't, us as a culture
watched
didn't
the
start embracing him
transition.
until he came to 106 and Park. That's when Timberland and all them really started.
Yeah, but
Hyping up with him.
I don't think he needed R&B though. To be honest,
I don't think he needed either. But what I'm
I don't know. I don't know.
saying is, what
if I
I'm
agree
saying
with that.
is, he went there
R&B.
because we sucked him in. I don't think that was like his love. It was like,
No.
oh shit, they fucking with me over here. Let me go ahead and
but
do this.
If because Pop, NSYNC was probably the biggest boy band in the world at the time.
Ain't no if. Ain't no probably.
And
Y'all not gonna do the
Backstreet Boys,
fuck,
they
and,
was outta
and,
here.
and,
Backstreet Boys
and
was
Pop
huge,
was
too.
and Pop was profitable because you at the time you have NSYNC, you have the Backstreet Boys, you have
Christina
98
Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera, you have Britney Spears. So Pop is profitable. It's not like I need to come to this to stay relevant. I'm relevant right where I'm at.
I think they looked at it. They said what would be best for Justin Timberlake, the brand.
You being the white,
And-
you being the Eminem of R&B.
Oh, John B.
We had John B.
Yeah, but he didn't have the
was
fan
before
base.
Eminem. He didn't have the fan base
as large
that
as
NSYNC
as
had.
NSYNC.
But see, I keep
Yeah.
saying, I said before that I feel like if the dates serve correct, that during that time, I think he's seen a lane when when NSYNC brought out Michael Jackson
Bro, all
with
you
the
got-
pop. And we also know that at this time, that Justified was a bunch of throwaway Michael I records.
I think they were both on Jive though. I want to say they both were on Jive at the time.
believe
that's
so.
probably-
But
probably how you got
honestly,
it.
like
So
back
it's
then,
like, hey, now you sitting on a pot of gold then. If that's the point, if that's the fact.
But back then, like just like you mentioned, Pink, when she first came out, it was an R&B record. So it's like when they were putting out these new artists, they were gearing it towards the
Yeah,
R&B
that was
category.
forced.
That's just
Because R&B
But
was
he stayed in it.
thriving.
But yeah, but Pink's
that
situation was
might have
forced.
been
yeah.
that might have been peak R&B during that time.
And it was all around the same. It was all around the same time.
2000,
I remember him being on
2000,
106 and Park.
2004 probably is peak R&B. We'll never get that again.
Yeah, I'm definitely not debating that. I just think once you come into, I just think he wanted to go to what he really loved. Like when Pink talked about when she first went outside of R&B, she's like, well, this is the music that I really love. Like this
Yeah.
was more of a forced situation for me.
Yeah.
And I think Justin was like, I'm not, this is not just me as a person. I love this too. Because you come from pop where it's bigger. Like
Yeah.
and the world is fucking with you. And like you said, it's more profitable because R&B wasn't the profit. It wasn't more money at that time than pop.
It probably never was.
I don't think-
Not
yeah.
for
I don't
him.
think R&B never became the biggest financial thing to do.
No.
No.
So
Unless you're writing.
unless you're writing.
Yeah, I think I believe he genuinely enjoyed R&B. I mean, because he's from Nashville. He's from Nashville.
But to that point, I told you, man, the Holy Ghost get to the door and be like, hey, my nigga, this ain't even it, fam. Y'all need to go
Ain't
back,
even
nigga.
showing
What, nigga?
Ain't it.
It's like, nigga, this is Dr. Lee in here. They got all
What is
that.
happening?
That is trash.
Yeah, I just used this as toilet paper. I feel like that, I mean, that's a question like all artists should be asked, because even when we talk about hip hop or we talk about R&B, a lot of them will say, well, I don't listen to this because I don't want to be influenced.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you listening to then?
Facts.
Gotta be something.
Gotta be something, yeah. I don't know. He's a country. He's from Tennessee, so I think he listens to a lot of blues. I believe.
Gotta drop on this flexing nigga.
I believe he's a blues influenced kid.
Yeah. That's what the Woods was.
Who did in the Blueface?
So I fell into pop. I happened to be good. I was a kid actor, so it was like I was part of the Disney machine, and so pop was just a natural rollover for me. I think
And he was singing R&B songs back then too. I remember when they
Yeah,
did
them niggas was on
Jodeci.
there doing some wild shit.
Ryan Gosling was singing.
Yeah, they was on there doing some wild. But also, them niggas was, nigga, the end of all that, I don't remember that, but like, nigga, do you know what these niggas was rapping on there?
They did Jodeci on there, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was Stay.
On
Either Stay
all
or
that,
Come
they
Talk to
didn't
Me.
stay. You got Ice Cube on there and shit. You got
All that was crazy. They always had
all
some.
that was- all that
like
was-
they had
refused.
Coolio on there.
I refuse to watch
They
the Good
definitely
Burger.
had Coolio on
I
there.
refused, to,
Wasn't
but
he
no,
he
that was
was
his
the theme song,
resurgence.
wasn't
That was
he?
his resurgence. Yeah, Coolio was the theme song.
I tried Good Burger.
That was his. You crazy as
too.
fuck.
I
man.
tried it.
You went?
I tried. No, it's on Paramount.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on
okay.
Paramount.
I was gonna say.
You
It's on
tried it?
Paramount. I tried it.
You did? How was it?
Yeah.
Nah! You can't stop fucking with the classics, man. Stop.
I think it's just weird. Like, fucking Keenan is the fat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keenan
Keenan the fat one.
Or was is he still fat?
Nah, he ain't that fat, but he's still fat.
He was a fat one. Like, just the storyline is just all over
weird.
the place.
Somebody got a kid. I know somebody got a kid. I know somebody got a kid in it.
Kel got like 7. It's like
Jesus.
all.
And they all got the wig on.
Yeah, it's like all Kel.
I saw that.
God, I don't even want to watch
But
it.
the first one wasn't even like good
Don't do
enough.
that. What?
No. Why would we want to do? No. No.
Shit. What? That first one was
I remember
it.
being excited to go and see it, and when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay."
What you see?
Even as a kid.
No, my whole family.
Why would you do that?
Oh,
Cause
yeah. The first one is. That's classic.
The movie?
Yes.
Good burger? Fuck yeah.
did y'all go
What?
get the burger from Arby's?
I never knew they had a good.
They had,
burger.
They
when
had a
they
good
just brought it
burger.
back.
They have a
Yeah.
good burger, yeah.
I wanted one.
Now I got a shout
Back
out.
in the day or right now?
Just
Right
now.
now. Right now.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, I gotta go check that out then. I'm gonna go check that out. But I do
It's not
want
a Mundo burger.
I do want to shout out.
is.
I do want to shout out the Super Mario movie, Elite.
Fire. I told you.
Elite.
Told you.
That is some elite. That's an elite cartoon right there. I enjoyed that. I felt like it was too short.
It definitely was too short. You ain't fucking with it?
I went to the movies and seen that.
And I know it was a fire.
went to the
what are you
movies.
talking about?
I was in the movies going
that.
crazy.
All in the stall. Oh, that's crazy.
It's nostalgia. That's all it is. It's a bunch of
No,
nostalgia.
it is a good movie. It is
Bro,
a
this
good
is the
movie.
best Mario movie to come out.
No, don't do that.
What's, ain't no other one.
No, we not
We don't
doing
even
that.
recognize
John
that.
Leguizamo.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No,
we
the
do.
fuck we
With John
don't.
Leguizamo, then?
With Bob Hoskins?
Bro,
Right.
there was not a bigger Super Mario head than me back then. I was pissed as a
Wow.
kid. That might have been my first time cussing as a kid.
fuck
That
that
shit.
Mario. I fuck with that Mario
when I
movie.
first seen the Koopas, what the fuck is this shit?
They was on the
Man,
elevator
get the
dancing.
fuck out of here, man! Come
niggas on
on,
the elevator
man!
dancing?
Come on, man! I seen King Koopa. I said, man, get this bitch ass nigga off the TV. What is this? I thought it was gonna be some fire
The
shit.
Kid Koopa
Shit was
was
horrible.
insane.
I thought it was
All
gonna
that
be
shit was
some
insane.
fire shit. That shit was trash.
All that shit was insane.
I'm upset. I'm still upset. We don't even acknowledge
I
that
fuck with that
bullshit.
Mario.
That's crazy.
I fuck with the first one. The live action joint, I fuck with it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. This one though, I was falling asleep on it.
You fell asleep?
Yeah, that's Stevie Hikey disrespectful now, nigga. This shit was.
This is like all the Marios, like, when he turned into the fucking, from Super Mario Brothers 3 is the best Mario.
I agree. I agree.
No.
What?
Other than the one on Nintendo 64.
Super Mario Brothers 3 is the best Mario.
What are we? Y'all just gonna skip over Super Mario World?
Super Mario Brothers
Is that the
3.
one on Nintendo 64?
No, Super Mario World is on Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, no.
Super Mario
Wow,
Brothers 3.
you niggas
the
is
best
smoking.
one.
What?
Nah.
Mario
That's the best
64.
one.
Mario 64 is 2. Super Mario World.
Mario 64 is
Three.
2
Mario
after 3.
Super Mario
There was 1 or
3
2. I don't know
is
which one.
3.
Super Mario 3 is 1.
Dude, that is crazy. What
Then it's Mario
over
64.
Super Mario World? Super Mario World was game changing.
What are we talking about? 3, and then it's
It's
64.
3 is 3.
3 is 1.
Super Mario World is 1.
That is
Super
fucking
Mario 64 is 2. Super Mario 3 is 3. Super Mario 1 is 4.
This is when you remind me that we are so far ahead. So far
That's
ahead.
crazy.
What the
I am,
fuck?
nigga, y'all niggas giving me. I'm hot this out. I'm about to start calling you niggas y'all real names right now. Cause now y'all in some fucking tricky territory.
Why is you
now.
disrespecting 3?
3 is 3. What's wrong with being 3?
No, it's not 3.
He's Kevin Durant.
Oh
Super
my
Mario 3 is
God.
Kevin Durant.
That's crazy, bro.
It's still great. It ain't just the best.
It is the best.
It's one of.
Over Super Mario World.
What you got?
It's Nintendo. It's the first Nintendo 64 game. I don't know which one it's called.
That's Super Mario 64.
64?
Yeah.
That's 1 and then 3.
I'm cool with that.
Either
It's
one of them.
fucking- It's
But Mario World is
top 5.
Mario World is
It
not
is
it.
Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, Super Mario 3, Mario Kart, and an original.
Mario Kart is up there.
Once
And in the original.
Once the feather
Mario
and
Kart
all
is
that
I don't know
shit.
what we talking about right now. And in the
Mario
original.
Kart is 3.
Mario Kart is 3. I think we got
Mario Kart is
we got
3.
similar lists.
Come on, bruh.
What are we doing right now?
Mario Kart is 3. Definite fuckingly. I don't know where the fuck you putting Super Mario World at, but it's
Super
not,
Mario World is when
is
Yoshi
not in
is
the top
entered. What are we
3.
talking about?
And you skipping over the original Mario.
I put that at 5.
I ain't really care for the original Mario, but nigga, once that feather and
I
shit
mean
got
nostalgia and
introduced-
shit. That's Super Mario World. No, that's Super Mario 3.
That's 3.
Yes, that's 3.
Super Mario World you got the eggs. You got
did
the
not.
flower too. That's crazy. Wow.
Nah, we good.
Damn. I'm about to go get it out the closet. Y'all gotta be
We good.
fucked up.
I'd rather the star on go-kart, Mario Kart.
Yeah, get Super Mario World out of here, brother.
That's
I
crazy.
know what you got going on over there.
That's insane. But hey, peace, y'all. This is the Views from the 7 podcast. This is your guy Spencer.
Oh,
I'm joined with
shit.
my
We didn't
homeboys.
even do that.
No, we
How
got
y'all
right to the
doing?
shit.
Yeah.
Ivan,
What's good?
Skinny,
Yeah.
Wifey.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Nah, shit, what's going on, man?
Man, look, man. I'm gonna say shout out to my body, man. Yeah, you know, I went on this workout journey and shit, right?
Your body
So,
been bodying.
you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's shaping up, right? It's shaping up. So I said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm some months in. I'm gonna try something else. You know what I mean? I wanna spark my body up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wanna throw it off a little bit. Nigga, I fucking tried squats.
Try.
Oh, yeah.
I did squats Tuesday for the first time in like 6 years.
This is gonna be
But
a
with the
disaster.
bar, right?
Yeah, with the bar. No, none of the hack squat, none of that shit. With the bar. Nigga, when I tell you I was out for 2 days, like I just returned to the gym today. I ain't go to work or nothing.
Oh, the squats ain't no joke.
Nigga, I was hurting, bro. I went to work on Friday. Thursday it was hurting, so I think I did them on Wednesday. Thursday I was hurting. Friday, nigga, I really felt it. Nigga, I said, fuck this shit. Nigga, I'm walking slow all day. Like, it was hurting. Shit, it was hurting. I couldn't take a shit. I was trying to hold my shit, nigga. I ain't want to go to the bathroom. Nothing.
That's crazy.
And then Saturday, I just couldn't get out the bed, bro. I couldn't get out the bed, man. That shit hurt. Oh, that shit hurt, nigga. So today was my first time going back to the gym today. It was leg day. Guess what I did?
Some more squats.
Well, I walked right past that motherfucker. Shit. I ain't fucking with it today. Nah, y'all kiss my ass, nigga. Nope.
Just go light. Go light on.
I did go light,
It's
nigga.
45 pounds regardless, because you got the bar.
Cause I did.
That's still the bar ain't.
I did pyramid. The bar itself is 45.
I know, but that.
So I do pyramid sets, right? So I do 15, 12.
That's what I'm
10,
saying.
8.
Lighten up on that. Like just
Bro,
do 3 sets of
I
something
did
simple.
the 15 with nothing on the bar. And I was hurting already. But I didn't want to be pussy because niggas be low-key watching you when you squatting. So I loaded up. I put a 10 on there.
Load it up.
Yeah, what?
Then I went up to 15.
Okay.
Bro,
And I
just
went
throw
up
the
to
45.
25. Nigga, I couldn't walk the next day. Man, if I would imagine if I put 45
But if you just would have did like 3 or 4 sets of just the 25s, you probably would have been better off.
not walking.
Nah, hell nah.
Bro, I was feeling it in my fucking in my quads when I was doing the first set with nothing on it.
Hell nah.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, we used to run through those like it was nothing, like
Boy, that shit.
Man, life
super fast.
Life be
And
life, man.
I don't like pyramid no fucking squats. I've done it, but I that's something I hate. But if I just go in there and just do like 3 sets or 4 sets of one thing,
yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
It be the pyramid that kill you.
Mm-hmm. It's
Especially
that
high school
and
fam.
that and deadlifts always.
I don't fuck with no deadlifts. I don't even. Nigga,
I
you
like
kiss my
deadlifts.
ass. I ain't fucking
Hated
with
that
no
deadlift since
deadlifts.
high school.
See, I don't ego lift either. Like I don't go in there trying to lift all that shit up, nigga. Form be all fucked up and all that shit. I don't
Pulling out
ego
the
lift.
chalk.
If I can't lift this shit, I can't lift it.
That's why I don't like living with nobody else. He's like,
Oh man, niggas be in there with no nigga. We
can
not
put some
at
more
high-
there? No, I can't.
Bro, we not at high desert, my nigga. What are we doing? We not at high desert right now.
And then they
Them
be
niggas
barking.
foreign beat. Nigga, you getting them in the gym. Nigga.
Yeah, nah, I don't do that.
Like, damn, my nigga, where's your form is fucked up. Like, You gonna fuck around and throw your back out, nigga.
You put some more in there. Nah, really.
And do your legs, fellas, man. Do your legs, man.
Please do your legs. Please. Y'all be out here looking crazy.
That's crazy.
Looking like Johnny Bravo.
Legs eat little in the motherfucker, man. Cause that's where you can see. Cause I be low. In the sauna is when the niggas it tells it all. It tells it all. Cause niggas, niggas love their body and shit. They come in there, I keep neck. The gay homies come in there.
Bruh.
One nigga come in there with his green thong on. Just.
Oh, that's insane.
Is that the dancer?
No, it's not the dancer, but shout out to the dancer.
He's definitely on coke.
Yo, yeah, he be eating his nose sometimes. It's a Ivan, I swear to Skinny, I swear to God, it's a dancer. That nigga don't lift no weight. He come in there for like 2-3 hours and just dance. Nigga be
What do you mean?
soaked.
Dance?
Exactly
All he
what
do is
said.
choreography
Whole time.
for 2-3 hours. That's all he do for 2-3
Where does
hours.
he do that at?
on
like-
like the grass area.
Yeah. Be soaked. I be like, God, nigga, this nigga get. But one
That's a
time,
hell of a workout, though.
One time we was in the bath. No, one time we was in the bathroom. No, he had to. I said, yeah, I get it.
Oh, you got to be on coke to dance for 3 hours straight.
Yeah.
But he be so, and he's like shredded. I give him that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seen. I said,
It's
yeah.
probably like doing a water workout, like all that resistance
Oh man.
that you get from a water
Probably.
workout.
The water
Probably.
aerobics, that shit, I did that over the summer thinking that it was about to be something easy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go do a little work. Boy,
Fuck no.
I could barely walk the next day.
That shit hurts.
Yes.
You like if you really go in there and swim for 20 minutes, your body gonna hurt. like a
Them
motherfucker.
weights. You would think them weights is kind of like pussy, nigga. That shit hurt in the water. The resistant weights.
Oh
Nigga,
yeah.
that shit.
Even the
hurt.
noodle, because they be taking the noodle
Wings.
too, and like yeah.
Is there any? Because you say you operation you on your way back, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything you've tried and you was like, I'd never do that shit again?
Not really. No. I do. I want to start doing rowing though. Rowing seems. I was reading the thing. It's a whole body workout. So I want to start doing. I want to start doing
See,
more rowing.
The way. See, I don't want to. Even though it's going to happen, but it's going to be a slow. It's a slower process. See, I don't want to lose no muscle. That's
Yeah.
where coming in the gym, being in the gym like 6 years comes into play, right? See, I don't want to lose no muscle. I just want to lose the fat.
Yeah.
So
So you want
high
define the
intense.
muscle.
Yeah, so high intense cardio, it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
So I'm between. Now I'm going up a little bit. So now as long as I get like 10 to 15 steps in a day,
Okay.
because that's
10,000, right?
10 to 15,000 steps in.
Okay.
Because 10,000 steps is 5 miles.
Okay.
So as long as I hit that, then see, I don't want to do no high intensity cardio. And I don't want to lose no muscle, because that's when niggas get skinny fat at.
I do have something I don't ever want to do again.
Is it skinny fat?
Oh, nigga.
Stairmaster
Ain't no
is a
pussy in
bitch.
me. Ain't no
Stairmaster is a
pussy.
bitch.
Nigga, I will be like, no. Period.
Yeah.
I hate cardio. Period.
Me too. It's so boring. It is so boring.
Yeah.
It is so, nigga, I will make up excuses in my head like, I really gotta pee. I gotta go shit right now, man. I do all type of shit because, man, cardio was so boring,
All right,
man.
I'll be right back.
So on the days I don't work, I use those, I use those steps, and then I'll go in and try to finish.
Yeah.
And then on the days I don't, I could do 2 a days when I'm off.
Yeah.
Because it's really the steps. It's really the steps that I gotta catch up to. Because when I'm at home, I'm not really active.
Yeah.
So it's longer gym days because when I get home, like I'm taking his watch off. And it ain't like the Fitbit. That's the fucked up part. See, I felt like the Fitbit was low key cheating. Like it was counting shit when we wasn't supposed to be counting. Because the nigga was breaking 25, 30,000 steps like it was nothing.
At work.
Boy, this motherfucker here. Nigga, I do a full day at work. I come on, that shit say I got like 4,000 steps. And you're like, God damn. So, yeah. Skinny?
What I've been doing.
That you wouldn't do. Like you tried
the
something
gym?
and you was like, yeah, I'm cool.
I hate cardio. I hate cardio. And I hate squatting with the bar.
That's some bullshit.
Like I like squats, but I don't like the way the bar feel on
On your
on
neck.
my neck.
Yeah.
If
They
I
say
can
the
find
other
a way
one-
around
They
that,
say the other one is pussy.
what?
You pussy if you use the
The little pad.
no that too. If you but the
I definitely got a pad. I don't give a fuck. What it is.
the one bar that goes up and down for you.
Oh, with the because they got the
squat rack.
pads right here.
The squat. I mean not the it's,
Rack?
Yeah.
You know the squat rack?
Yeah,
it
it
the
got, like
rack?
it got like the little pads on your shoulders.
No, the one where you
go
when
straight up and down.
The bar just goes straight up and down and you
Yeah.
can like hook it. They say you pussy for that.
Yeah,
the only
I
thing
don't
I say
give a
you
fuck.
pussy for when you come in the gym is if you're a man and you got gloves on.
You don't even want women to wear
I'm
gloves.
putting my gloves on. I'm putting my gloves on because my hands are soft and I want these bitches to stay soft. So them gloves is coming on.
Nah, man, you pussy. You pussy if you wear gloves to the gym, man. But you ain't, hey
Definitely
man.
wearing gloves to the gym.
callus is where you know you putting in that work.
I spend
Nah,
entirely
fuck
too much time with
that.
myself at home.
Bro, that's
I ain't
out.
cutting up my dick because it's to prove no point to nobody. What?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
cutting my
gonna-
dick up for
That
no
went
See,
money.
down.
now when you jack off, you got ridges.
No, thank you. Dick,
I'm cool.
They gonna look like a beef jerky. Nah, we good.
I'm good. Like you be getting them couch and you like touch your clothes and shit, like attaching and shit. Like, you know, I feel like Spider-Man.
That's where you know you put. That's how you know. That's how you know you putting in the work.
I'm cool, man. You call me a pussy. Call me a pussy.
Yeah.
I'm getting that fucking cushion for my neck if we squat. That's happening. And I'm grabbing me some motherfucking
It was
gloves.
one time because I had a trainer, and shout out to my trainer Sam, man. When I was going to the gym in my earlier days, like, and I think that's the dope thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you get a lot of people that like judge you when you go into the gym, right? But the dope thing in my case, and I really don't try to, you know what I mean? I don't like when niggas will walk up to you and trying to help you and shit. I don't know if I really like, because it's a way, because you know niggas like talk down on you in the gym if you let them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I don't like when niggas like, okay, there's a way. So like, if you see me and you've been working out for a minute, right?
Yeah.
If you come up to me and say, "Hey man, you like try it like this," you know, try it or do it like this, cause correct your form. That's one thing. When you come up and then you pick up the weights and you try, this how you should. Now, nigga, like,
I ain't never had a nigga play in my face
Yeah.
like that.
oh man, well, it'll happen if you let it.
Even on a crunch machine.
Yeah, it'll happen if you let it. But
I had it happen
Talking about
to
the
me.
one, do you do this shit?
yeah. Oh,
Somebody was like,
I don't
put-
do
you
that.
gotta
Yeah,
put
your
your feet in
boy,
the front.
your boy did that shit. I started using it though, low key. I started using it, but it's like it's a way to say that shit, nigga. Inbox me that shit, nigga. You know my number, nigga. Right? Nigga, don't do that shit, nigga. You got my woman right here too, nigga. But I start doing it like that though.
I hate doing shoulders. And I had somebody do that to me when I was doing shoulders. Like grabbing the fucking dumbbells and just straight up like,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta hold it more.
Yeah, if you don't let me, you don't let me do this shit, bro.
First off, I hate that shit hurts already. When you overwork your shoulders all day, you like yeah. So, but I did have somebody do that shit, and
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was like, this was a 5-pounder, boy.
But yeah, man, shout out to my trainer, man, back in the day, because he, you know, you can tell when like somebody in the gym just lost. Almost like I want to work out, but you don't have like a definitive, like a picture of what it looks like. And so he like grabbed me up, man, and you know, he was like mentoring me and shit, man. I seen him like I want to say like 2-3 weeks ago, and I didn't say nothing to him because he had a stroke. He had a stroke, man, and wifey said he be having friends in there, but I seen him like 2-3 weeks ago, man, and I was on the cardio machine, and he just came in, and he just looked, and I was like, I know that got to be a fucking defeating like feeling, you know, to come in here, because he was like one of them. I wouldn't say he was flamboyant, but he was loud. He was, you know, he's from Chicago and shit.
Okay.
So he would take his shirt off because he was in the bodybuilding. So he would take his shirt off. He'd be doing the flexing in the mirror and shit. He was like real, like when it came to his body and shit, he had all that shit down.
Them niggas be cheating.
He was older then too, though.
A lot of them bodybuilders be
No,
cheating.
they be cheating.
Yeah, they do.
95%, 99%.
They go take all that shit. They come in the gym, get a pump,
Yeah.
and go
Be having
home.
heart
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But see, I didn't see Skinny. I didn't know niggas really do that. So
They really- that
so
shit pissed
what
me
your
off.
body looks like, before pump and after pump. Niggas taking pictures after the pump. So your muscles are more like defined and hard after the pump. So niggas, that's when the niggas run right into the locker room, and they have all the angles and shit, so you can't tell. This is happening today. Oh my God, it pisses me off so much now.
Oh my God.
Nigga can't even use the bathroom no more. So what they do is they'll set the camera up in the bathroom and they'll take it at an angle to where you can't tell it's in the bathroom, and then they fix it when they get home.
Bro,
but it's after the pump, so their muscles look real big.
Them niggas be in there for about 30 minutes. They take whatever fucking supplements they take. They come
steroids,
in there,
TRT, shit like that.
They come in there, pump every fucking muscle. And bro, that shit pissed me off.
So it took me a while.
This nigga don't really got a chest, and he was like,
yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah. So it took me a while. So like I follow all these motherfuckers on like social media and shit, right? And so that's why I feel so bad for the women, because most of these women be having like BBLs and stomach surgery and shit, and they go in there.
Or they go and get lipo, like Party said about Megan.
Yeah, and so I had to I had to go through all that till I started finding the natural bodybuilders. And they'll wake up and they'll be like, this is how my body looks when I wake up.
Yeah.
Like pre-pump. This is how you're going to look. And this is how it looks after a pump. And I was like, oh,
yeah, because they got
shit.
What is it, Winstrom or something like that, where they can get their abs and shit? Winstrom or some shit that just help their body like slim right there. They take that shit. This shit is crazy.
I didn't even know we had all these angles. Like y'all know I'm just naturally intuitive. I'm curious. Yeah. So I'm in the sauna. In the sauna, you can have a direct line into the bathroom, and I'm watching like the angles and what these niggas is doing, and
they gotta do that because they in competition.
What
But I thought like, okay, you in this gym all the fucking time preparing for competition,
right?
But a lot of these niggas is lazy for up until it's like a month before competition, and they take all their supplements and shit, and then they get their body back. But outside of that, them niggas not doing shit.
Yeah. They be eating regular, all kinds of like crazy stuff.
That's dirty bulking. That's called dirty bulking.
That's some bullshit.
Only thing I've seen similar to that is I think it was an MTV True Life something. And I seen dude, I think he gave himself like a potassium shot, because I think potassium like kind of sucks all the water out of your body. So it made him, I think it was like the night before the competition, he kind of like sucked all it, so it made his muscles more defined. I'm like, that's crazy as fuck.
That's why they be
all that shit.
That's why they be in the or they'll be in the sauna for like 2 hours.
That's why them niggas be huge up here, but then be having a 28-inch waist.
To completely deplete themselves of water. So they'll be in the sauna for like 2 hours. So they'll completely deplete themselves of water, and then they will go to the tanning shit. So it'll really pop. So when you see the white, it almost looks like they in blackface almost. Yeah. That's to make their muscles like pop. So they're dehydrated, and then they put that on, and they really look big. That's for competition. That's why they be like you gotta like really have really have a strong mental capacity to really bodybuild on a big level like that, because the shows, them niggas be like damn near to death.
That's why I see while natural bodybuilders, the niggas who naturally get their body right and they're always working, that's why I see why they be so pissed off, because they go through all that, then the niggas be fourth place. Fifth place. For real. And then the nigga that wasn't doing nothing all year, he waited 3 months before competition and started working on certain and then certain body parts. Like, okay, I know I gotta get my back up more. I know I gotta get my waist down, so I'm gonna take whatever I gotta take to get my waist down. But I know that my legs still gotta bulk. Like, it'd be weird shit. Like, niggas trying to look like hourglasses and shit.
I think it's unfortunate.
But if I was a natural bodybuilder, I'd be.
You got to go to the natural bodybuilding competitions. I think when you talk about the Mr. Universes and all that shit that they be having, you can't do those without being on something. You can't.
Oh yeah,
you can't. It's impossible, and it sucks because. You know what I'm saying?
I respect the natural bodybuilding.
And it's dangerous. Like a lot of those like big names in the bodybuilding world, like they've died from like heart attacks and all kinds of crazy shit, because they just pumping whatever they can into themselves so that they can be the biggest and most known, and then they die.
Taking 4 or 5 scoops of pre-workout and shit. Them niggas be doing some crazy shit, man.
But then their brand lives on too. That's the part that's even crazier.
Do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger fucked it up for everybody? How he kind of like he started in that realm and then became like a real megastar.
I would say Arnold. I don't want to sound like
he has a good book.
I would say because he did work, and I don't want to take none from him. I would say what Arnold is to bodybuilding is what Eminem was to battle rap when 8 Mile came out.
So just a face of it, kind of.
On
To put a
Yeah,
face
like
on
put it in a like
when I watched
put it
this,
on a commercial stage.
when I watched this special though, he did work out more than a lot of other bodybuilders.
Oh yeah,
Like he did put in a lot more.
he was. He's fucking.
Put in a lot more work.
He was having kids by his fucking.
Yeah, he was doing the most.
That's fucked up. He was having kids by. He had a son with his.
But he
With
did
the
like
maid, right?
with the maid. Yeah.
And his son is, I don't know if his son doing bodybuilding, but I know his son is heavy in fitness. That son is heavy in fitness.
It's crazy. It was a Mexican maid too.
Yeah,
Oh, when he became, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
that's crazy.
When he
That nigga
married
cheat
into
on
the
that nigga
Kennedys.
cheat on the Kennedy.
Yes.
You know,
that's
this
wild.
research that you don't do. That's one of them.
Nigga. And survived.
For now.
Shit, is any of them left? I know they got one that's running. I know there's a Kennedy that's talking about running. I think his name is it R.F. Kennedy, Robert Jr.
When you hear stories about the Kennedys, them niggas was like the Bob.
Yeah, but I think low key the mob kind of got him out of here.
Ain't that how JFK got elected?
Kind of, sort of, and I think that's the reason he got out of. Unalived is what they call it.
Alive.
I think the reason he's unalived is because he was fucking around. You know what I'm saying? He got to turn his back on them folks.
Yeah, because they started passing laws that wasn't in favor of the mob. I think we helped you. But y'all better learn from Goodman. Like, what y'all need?
Hey, them niggas. Hey, man.
What y'all need?
I'm leaving, but wifey gonna be here. She gonna make sure y'all still.
It's like, see, and that's the
I
crazy
got you,
part. It's
fam.
like, because we live here, it's kind of like everybody else think that shit be like some TV shit. And it's like, man, the Goodmans are living and breathing, bro. Like these niggas.
and thriving.
He was the lawyer for the mob, and in turn, the very same courtroom that they walked in to a museum.
Man.
And played myself in the movie. About it. I played myself in the movie.
Yeah.
That ain't some player shit. I don't know what is.
Bro. And still, the family still is, the mob family still love them.
I remember in 98? 98 was the last mob hit. I remember that shit like it was yesterday, man, when they popped that nigga in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Here?
Yeah, 90. I think 98. 98 was it was the last mob hit. Popped the dude in the kitchen. They had him like he was leaning over on his.
You know.
What kitchen?
Oh yeah, but I know his kitchen. It was the last known mob hit in the city. Like that was like posted in the newspaper.
I met a dude in the family.
Because that was the same year we had that big
Can we
earthquake.
change the subject?
Like I'm starting to get
Them
a
niggas
little
is
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm a little weird.
Okay. So shout out to everybody, man. I honestly, man, I missed the insults. I did. I missed them.
Oh, on YouTube?
I missed them. And shout out, you know what I mean? I got a few messages
The
today.
fact that I'm gay now on YouTube. is
Yeah.
fucking-
No, you been gay. You been gay.
It's crazy.
We not gonna act like you been gay on YouTube.
Yeah, you kind of have. Yeah.
We not gonna act like bro was looking for the OnlyFans.
You been the sex symbol, my nigga.
We not gonna act like bro was looking for the OnlyFans.
You was a sex symbol for the gays.
You been YouTube.
And shout out.
You been YouTube gay. We ain't gonna do that.
YouTube is just.
Ooh, he
It's
got
a different place.
He got
Yeah,
that
they
hair
wrong.
like
Like-
Jesus. He got that hair like Jesus. That woo. He got that woo.
You got that woo.
The fact they just threw me in the community is fucking crazy to me.
He said, "Ooh, he got that hair like Jesus. That woo. Woo, that
YouTube is
woo."
wrong, man.
He wanted me to say that woo. What I mean? One man Pop Smoke say that. He want the woo.
YouTube is classism at its
Yeah, he want that woo,
YouTube.
boy. That woo.
Y'all so trifling.
They be doing us wrong.
They hate y'all on there.
And then
But
Spence
can't
don't
wait
make it
to
no
see-
better.
That woo, boy. That woo. Boy.
Because he, as soon as they make a comment on YouTube, this nigga will go troll their ass too.
Oh yeah. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I missed that. I missed the insults that on did. And shout out, man. That was our first video, man. I was kind of scared for a minute because we stopped. We still, I had went back, man. I ain't no telling where we'd be if we
Talk
didn't
about how
stop.
the bars fucking
But I-
recorded us though.
Yeah, so you know it got kicked
Yeah.
off. So we did the Nicki Minaj. We reviewed her new album, man, and If you ain't seen it yet, go check it out. And we only skipped the first song, man, and
that's the one they mad about.
That's the one they mad about.
One they're upset about.
And I'm like, I'm not trying to hear Def Poetry Jam Nicki. Like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to hear Lauren Nicki right now, nigga. Where the hits at? But yeah, man. So we uploaded it not too long ago. They reported the fuck out of it. So it got
on the first day.
Yeah, so we got kicked
not
off.
Not too long after it released.
We got kicked off, man. Shout out to the Tube or whoever, man. And it came back on.
They reviewed it, put us back.
I was happy about it, and though we bringing them back. But I did go back and I had looked at like our old ones, man. It's some premiere. We got some elite reviews, bro. Cause we don't really review them, man. We still bring us to them,
yeah.
And shit, we got some shit on there, man. I think this week our number one was Fucking Problems. That was our number one reviewed video this week.
Is it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking Problems, yep.
That is insane.
That's crazy.
I'm still heard about the WAP video though.
Oh yeah.
But I thought they deleted it. It's still on there. It's just not. It's not. We can't. It's not live. But it still counts as our biggest video. Now was that?
Easy.
That's about 33,000.
Fast
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
that was the weekend wasn't over with.
The only video we put out that they got ASAP was Rick Ross.
Yeah, it was some bullshit too. We ain't rapping in this. Why the fuck you want to take this off? But have you listened to the album yet?
To Nicki Minaj. I've never been a fan of Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm never ever in life gonna go and be like, let me go turn this on.
Yeah.
But I have. I've seen like a few people post like some of the songs, and it seems to be like. I had Alexa on too the other day, and they played one that she was singing throughout the whole thing, and I was like, please God,
that
just
gotta be the
spare
Drake
me.
record. That gotta be the Drake record, right?
I don't know.
Probably the
but
intro.
she sang the entire song, and I was like,
That might be.
I really don't ever want to listen to the album.
I seen I think I seen not an interview, but she was on like Castanet, man. Shout out to her and shout out to Nicki, man. She actually, you know what I'm saying, she fucking with the youngsters. She went on a podcast press tour, basically.
You slandered these niggas, and now you're on all day shit.
Yeah.
Trash.
She
slander Funny Marco.
She was on there.
Went on Funny Marco.
Yeah. But she's
and then she throwing shade at like the older journalists.
Because
like,
this part I wasn't mad at her about. So what ended up happening was that it was a video of Castanet, and while we talking about him, the one record we did really, really like, I think I threw it in the group chat with y'all. So she got a record, like a Teens record with Drake.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And her verse kind of like throws the song off, right? Like her beginning verse. Then she came out and said, well, this was an actual Drake song. And the song is really good. It's like it's like a Teens, like it's like their version of like the songs he do with Rihanna, like the Works and shit like that. So
I might have to check that out.
But this is the part that I actually agreed with her on. So I think there was a video of Castanet, and Elliot Wilson reposted it and said hip hop journalism.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a sly remark saying, this ain't real hip hop journalism. And I've been very open myself of saying, yeah, man, the Holy Ghost ain't going up in there.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, God.
He saw my eyes looking like,
Ain't none of them going to heaven, bro. You niggas chop my shit up like that, nigga. But
these niggas that just got off meth though.
no, for real.
No wool for them, huh? No wool.
Nah, they gonna grab it. They gonna grab the sticks at the bill.
It was the stockings with the sandals that gave it away for sure.
Hey man, we like
5 minutes away from Nashville.
Redempted Christians, man. I like them. But
I could walk and go get a bowl right now, but I'm not.
That's Jesus.
Them the niggas that hit you with the God bless you. Oh, I can't stand that. Them niggas that God bless you so fast. Nigga, what?
Yeah, because they be trying to suppress that anger.
But
do you believe Jesus?
I've been pretty big on. I myself do not like what your typical hip hop interview would be. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm not emotionally attached to you. Now I'll listen to like I'll probably listen to like a Jay-Z interview or a Nas or you know what I'm saying, some shit like that artist I'm emotionally attached to. I'll listen to them just sit down, they talk about their music. But other than that, I like when you get artists out of their element and they're just talking about random shit. Now, do you plug your music and you plug what you doing? But I like those when you get out of your way. That's why I really like the one show does it great. What's it? The Hot Wings?
Hot Wings. Yeah.
The Hot Ones or some shit like that. They do it. That probably is the biggest. That might be the biggest show ever right now outside of Joe Rogan. But I like those interviews where you get them out of their element and they just talking about random shit. I like those.
Yeah. I fuck with Hot Ones heavy, and it's turned into a TV show.
Oh Jesus!
It's a show on Hulu.
Oh wow! Damn, that's crazy.
It's dope to see it go from YouTube to that.
Yeah,
that shit dope.
So yeah, I actually fucked with that.
I really want to knock on this wall. Like this is bothering me at this point.
I fuck with it, but I don't like the fact that you wasn't giving them the credit.
Respect,
you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't showing them no
yeah.
respect, and then now that you like, okay, I gotta do a press run, and these are the biggest people to help me with my press run because Kai Cenat, he just gonna be him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, but that
Funny
was cool
Marco,
what he
just gonna
did
be
though.
him.
Kai Cenat, he brought like his mom, his daughter, like they was all
Everybody,
jamming out to Nicki's music and shit. That made it humanized her a little bit because
They
you know
had her in her dancing.
she's known to be like.
But
Mean
the
girl.
only clips that they put out is when she was like, "You're not gonna give me a water," and when she was being the diva. That was the only clips that they put out on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To try to, expose Nicki as being Nicki.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought that was cool. I thought her and Funny Marco was supposed to be dropping today, I think, or sometime soon.
I know she got the Funny Marco one coming up, and I know she got Joe Budden coming.
Yeah, so she kind of just did her lip.
Joe, that's gonna be crazy.
It's already done. They said they just
Haven't released it yet.
Yeah. So that was my only thing about it. Like you didn't give people their respect, and now you like, damn,
Now
I
you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you need them.
Because you know what average shows done, and I've actually thought about this, but what most shows do is they record in bulk,
Okay.
and then put them out like
Piece by piece.
yeah. So like the Horrible Decisions that she talked about, I think they record months worth, and then
How
just
do
be
you do
chilling.
that though? Like,
But because theirs is most of theirs are like with
Scripted?
guests on it,
Oh,
with guests on. So they record months and months and months, and they just put it out. So when they go in the studio again, it's kind of like fresh. That makes
okay.
sense.
Okay.
But they record like 2-3 a day.
So that they don't have to come back weekly.
Yeah, that's when they was like peak when they wasn't getting along.
Yeah.
And I think Joe's are not as old. I think they record like 2-3 times a week, and he just puts them out. I know a lot of his is on Patreon.
Yeah, because like, you can't. Some of that you can't just record in bulk. Like we can't record in bulk and then release it 2 months later because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's dated.
Well, if it's interview based, you
If
can.
it's interview based, yeah. Especially there's a component where you can add it like a live segment.
And when you're leaving out a lot of the trendy shit.
Yeah.
Like at one point when we now we bring up trendy shit. Not really.
Yeah.
We still do it our way.
Yeah.
But at one point when we was really just talking all the time, we could have did 2 or 3 of them because.
Yeah. Well, see, I've been
because there's some
thinking
shit we
about
probably got in the hole.
I've been thinking about some Patreon shit, man, and maybe it'll come a point where like the show itself is more of the trendy shit if we talk about the real shit.
On Patreon.
Yeah,
Behind the
you know what I
paywall.
mean? So,
I heard that.
It's just things that we got to think about going into the new
2024.
So I want to shout out the Blue and Christ. You know what I mean? Shout out my man. Shout out Blueface, man. Are y'all ready to say it? I've been saying it, but are y'all ready to say it yet?
Say what?
I don't think he's.
They've
where
taken
you're
the
putting him
mantle from the Kardashians.
at. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Because they're not on TV yet.
He got where's his TV show at?
It's
Yeah,
all on
sure.
Zeus.
Great question.
He has a reality show.
Yeah,
Where
but
is
they're
it
not
at?
on they're not like the Kardashians.
Where is it at?
We don't even hear about
However-
the Kardashians no more.
However, I do feel like he has made like a pivot as far as like how people do promote things now, and like because people are now going to like the Kai Cenats and the Funny Marcos.
Well, he was just on Funny Marco.
He was just on Funny Marco. He was just with the other guy. I forget what his name is. The light skinned dude with the curly hair. He had all of them on there. He had Krishan on there. Yeah, Jason Lee. You know, they're all. He has been hitting these. they're big platforms. He knows that they're mega platforms, but they've been overlooked by all the bigger names. So, you know, it kind of has like made it pivot a little bit, and I think that had a lot to do with why Nicki did her press run the way that she did. Honestly,
Nicki got it. I think now you kind of got to do that.
yeah, but who
gotta
showed
do
them
that.
that they had to do that? I feel like Blueface did that because
Think so?
Blue in Christ,
I feel
man.
like he is.
I don't think nobody. They are. I'm not even gonna say Krishan. I'm gonna say Blueface. You and I think the three of us are on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been on Twitter lately. I've been slacking. I don't think I've tweeted in like a week. I'm tripping, but you can't tell me the last time you clicked on it. At least once a day, you didn't see Blueface.
I don't see Blueface on Twitter.
I do.
I see
What?
Blueface on Instagram on the Shade Room.
Either I see him on Twitter or I see somebody talking about him on Twitter every time I log in.
I don't see Blueface until I
Go look for him.
no. I never do that.
Oh.
If I go to Instagram and I'm not, because most time when I go to Instagram I'm on the stories. If I go to Instagram and I start
Dwight
scrolling
the
a little
mic.
bit, huh?
Wait, the
That's
mic.
crazy. If I go to Instagram and I start scrolling a little bit, Shade Room dominates my timeline for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So
Him and Big Soldier, they was going back and forth today.
Which would be epic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
him and Soldier,
Him and Big Soldier, that would be crazy.
all this shit feel manufactured though.
Maybe
it's
it
so
is.
entertaining.
But,
It's so
him and
entertaining.
Big Soldier, boy.
I turn that shit
I think Blueface will do better in them spaces, like the podcast spaces or whatever, than a lot of these other niggas. Like Yada and all them trying to do it, like
I don't think people would sit down and I think Blueface is entertaining right where he's at. Right in the space
Yeah.
where he's at is where he's king. Like whenever I know how to kick some shit up. If I don't know how to do
Yeah.
nothing else, I know how to kick some shit up and get the blogs talking about me. So I think he's perfect right where he's
He's literally like he's doing some old vintage stuff. Like when Twitter first came out,
Like 50 Cent.
yeah, like
50 Cent did.
when Twitter first came out, we used to be like just regular people would be on there arguing, going back and forth, and you'd be calling so and so out, and he's just doing it at a different level because of his celebrity status or
Yeah.
whatever. So he's actually calling these people out and it's like, oh, welcome to the circus.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, now I got to see what they talking about.
So that's
He's
why-
tapping into something different.
That's why it's
Hating
twofold.
on my boy
It's
Offset.
super dope, but it's fucked up at the same time, right? One, you cannot fuck with somebody that holds all the secrets. That's one. Two, if it wasn't for Blueface, I think Blueface single-handedly, almost, although she's breaking records, she single-handedly got Nicki up out of there. He single-handedly got Nicki up out of there. It's
Is she
been
breaking
all
records?
about, yeah, she done broke a few streaming records.
Spotify.
And she's
just said
number
they
one.
Taking away 100,000 of them. Said a lot of that shit is paid.
Ouch.
Yeah.
They said, I think I see she that
Was number one. I know her album number
physically
one. Right?
like physical copies though. I said she did something crazy.
Okay.
I believe that because the Barbs are.
Oh, we know.
They're
we
crazy.
know.
We know.
But I think he's single-handedly almost taken Nicki's rollout and threw it to the wayside, because all we've been talking about is, or not all we've been talking about, but all everyone has been talking about is the trouble with Offset and Cardi.
Yes.
Which is
The most hated
huge
shit
for
ever.
their
Which is-
like what they got going on right now.
Which is dope. Which is fucked up, because there's just the thin line between love and hate is just so thin. It's so thin, and it's his birthday weekend.
It's his birthday. He dealing with this shit on his birthday.
Did he really put the hard eyes under her pictures, under Nicki's
Oh,
pictures?
I don't.
I think that was.
Offset?
Yeah.
But they fucked with her though. I mean, they did fuck with her. I mean, that is fucked up. But they did fuck with her. It wasn't like she wasn't fucking with them before Cardi. They both was on Motorsport.
Yeah.
I think they were. They both was. It wasn't a. I think the relationship didn't like falter until.
She fell out with his wife. Like,
Yeah. So it's also a thing. Is like, well, I'm 10 toes down.
On what?
I have to be. If you don't fuck with my wife, I don't fuck with you. No one has to. No one has to tell me that.
Yeah.
No one has to. That's an integrity thing with me,
Yeah.
right? But I wonder how that is in a space when all of you guys are artists and all of y'all work together. what happens when I believe Offset, well, I'm not even gonna say Offset, the Migos were bigger than Cardi prior to the wedding. Well, prior to them getting married.
Okay.
I think she has surpassed that now. She's bigger. But at that time, they were them. And how does that work when we are all peers and then my wife does not fuck with you? Where did that put you? And where does that put my group mates?
But how many people do my wife not fuck with? My wife fucks with everybody literally in this industry, but
her.
That we know of.
Publicly.
Yes.
Publicly, this is the only person. And at some point you look around, it's like, oh, it's not just my wife, it's...
And it wasn't that Cardi didn't fuck with Nicki, it was Nicki didn't want to fuck with Cardi. Like, Cardi was cool with, as far as Nicki music and shit like that, like, she would say, like, yeah, I fucked with Nicki music and all that. It was Nicki...
That drew the line in the
Yeah, it was
sand.
Nicki who kind of was like, bitch, fuck you.
Oh, okay. See, I was.
And I think...
I'm not even familiar with where the fucking...
Yeah, I think
where
it
it
was...
started.
Yeah, it's more of Nicki, like, cutting off all rap female. Like, I said that about this album. Like, it showed the same thing.
Yeah.
If Nicki had a glow on there, if Nicki had glow on there, if Nicki had a sexy red, if Nicki had any of these women that are doing what they're
Even
doing right now,
Although
even a Lotto.
But she's like bullying, trying to.
I mean, she
bully
threw
Lotto
shots
too.
at all of them, though. She threw shots at
Yeah,
all.
so if you would have had any of them on here, even your Ice Spice, if you had any of them on here, your album, like Blueface probably didn't want to be able to kill you to like kill your buzz. Your buzz is gone now.
I think so.
That shit is over with.
Yeah.
But if you would have had these people to help you out in certain spaces, it would have helped. Like Cardi B. Cardi B is consistently one of the top rap females right now because you would get a glow or somebody that asks for a feature from her. And
she doing it.
every time.
Okay, but
she thrives.
But let me throw a button there real quick.
Go ahead.
Does Cardi do that because she's actually dope? I mean, she actually is for the unification, or is it to stay relevant? I.e., what Drake does.
Probably both.
And two,
think both.
and then two, Ivan, because you and I watch football. You and I watch football.
Right.
What's the difference between what Nicki does with her peers and a quarterback coming out and saying, it's not my job to mentor? None of us tripped out when that happened. When Aaron Rodgers came in and Brett Favre was like, it's not my job to mentor him. We was kind of like,
Yeah, but
I
you
still
don't have
gotta
to be a shitty person.
And I still gotta pass this ball to you niggas on this court. Like for me to get this fucking ring, I have to pass the ball.
I can't just hold the ball the whole game.
Yeah.
I see Ben Roethlisberger said the same thing. Like, I'm not here to. That ain't my job to mentor whoever comes. It's like you low key. Like I'm positioning you to take my job.
I mean, but in rap though, like, should you be that threatened? Like, are
It's
you?
a competition.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a competition, but why can't you? Like, when it comes to women, it's always a mean girl type of thing, and it seems like Nicki is just like the embodiment of mean girl.
Is it a really mean girl thing? That's what we put on it.
I think that's what she has embodied is the mean girl. Because even when she goes onto these other, on these other platforms and she's, doing these interviews, she still has to be the diva. And it's like she has taken on that stereotype and ran with it.
But if that is a character, if that's a character, do we still hold her against that?
Yeah, if you being a bitch.
Because I mean, as we can see with the Diddies and shit like that, it's like it'd really be the positive niggas that be on the background fucking up, doing all the fuck shit. It's
Yeah,
not
but you
necessarily the
I feel
assholes
like-
on the camera.
I feel like you can still you can be great at your craft. You can be the greatest of all time, and you can still be kind to other artists that are coming on. Like, you don't have to mentor them, but you also don't have to try to downplay them or make them seem like they're trash. Like, why?
I think that's super hard I think that's super hard, man or woman. I think that's super hard in rap
But she's
because it's
mentoring Ice
such a
Spice.
competition.
I think she did. I think she did that as a reaction. It wasn't like I don't feel like she genuinely wanted to embrace
No.
Ice Spice. It's the narrative about me is I don't fuck with other female rappers.
so let me fuck with her
let me-
because she's from here.
and she happens to be the hot one right at this moment. Let me grab the hot one and fuck with her. Like, I don't think that shit was genuine. I think it's ironic because I feel like she wanted Lil' Kim to embrace her a certain kind of way.
I think that.
You refuse to embrace other female rappers the way you wanted Lil' Kim to embrace you. That's the part that's.
And Lil' Kim did not.
And does it.
But look at Lil' Kim now. Like, she should have, because that was kind of like the end of her. That was really the end of her career.
She's still iconic. She's still iconic. Lil' Kim is still iconic. And it wasn't just Lil' Kim. You can't remember
That's like
I think it was Lil' Kim. Was it Lil' Kim? Remy Ma when they was putting Nicki Minaj on the Summer Jam screen like she was in a funeral and shit. It was a few of them that really wasn't like fucking with her. It wasn't just, they was on some. It was on some other shit.
What makes Lil' Kim iconic right now for y'all? Is it just because she's Lil' Kim and like
she was really
she
was really the first one that come out with the super graphic rapping. It was her style.
Lil' Kim had some of the best bars,
and she could rap. And outside of things being written for her, she could rap, and she had her grimy style. I don't think.
So she has a classic album to y'all?
No.
That the album with the jump off is close.
Notorious K.I.M. is a classic.
Notorious K.I.M. is that's the one with that's the one with jump off. What's the joint with that's Magic Stick on there? The joint with Twista. She got some shit on there.
Some shit on.
I've never. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't.
She got the Faith Diss record on that.
She got some shit on there.
It's some shit on Notorious.
I actually like Kim.
A lot of people like hardcore though.
I like Kim when she wasn't dealing with Bad Boy or Notorious. I think she was really in her. You know what I'm saying? She really came out on her own when she stopped. When she distanced herself from that.
When she left Junior Mafia?
We ain't gonna act like
fuck Junior Mafia then?
She had like No Matter What They Say. She had and that's when she was still kind of like on her Biggie shit. She had No Matter What They Say. What's the one song she had with Cisco? How Many Licks?
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean?
That was terrible.
Come on now, we ain't gonna do that.
That was a really bad song.
If that song came on, you would know the lyrics.
To Rage. No, I wouldn't. I would listen to Wait a Minute before that.
Wait a Minute is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would listen to that before How Many
That's a big skip. But I actually felt like it might be a rollout. Like they really kind of like they really got Nicki the fuck up out of there. Until I'd watched a little bit of Cardi's video.
Okay.
Oh, with her and
like she was like on that motherfucker. Like I don't know if she was crying or on the verge of tears.
Tell me she was crying.
That's fucked up, but it's also I wasn't fucking with it. It's like you can't, you know what I mean? If you feel this way about me, okay.
I think Cardi B is reactionary.
Very.
Yeah.
But don't do this shit when it's my birthday. I'm still celebrating, the high off of my album release. Like she was on there talking about you think you the shit now because your album and shit. And it's like I'm supposed to. Like if you
when did the Blueface tweet come out?
Like literally a day before, a day or two.
So I don't have nothing to do. I can't control when that information comes out.
Yeah, but it was what she was saying in reaction to, and it was like that's kind of like fucked up. Like if I'm on the high of my album, like I know we tend to forget, and time moves so fast, but we have to forget. We can't forget what Offset has been through. To lose somebody he grew up with. Everybody counted him out. You had fucking Quavo came out with his shit.
Yeah.
Man, everybody thought Offset it was a rap. And then he come out, he did more than what he was supposed to do, or what he thought he was gonna do. Like he's on a high, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
And then
that was some haters.
He fucked Krishan to celebrate. And then he got that video.
Look. Okay.
Then he got the video.
See, this is okay.
Like you got me fucked up, bro. You got me completely fucked up right now.
Let's.
I think she reactionary.
Let's go there. Right. I've seen Krishan not smiling, but I've seen Krishan and what her body look like.
Body nice.
Ain't too many people turning that down.
First off, we still don't know. They say they ain't fuck. I'm with Offset.
He kind of dropped some. He kind of dropped some receipts.
Hell yeah!
He kind of dropped some receipts. He dropped some receipts, and
what's
niggas
the receipt?
went.
I know that y'all was in the same space at the same time.
Y'all was at the party.
So you fucked him.
Y'all was
That
at a
just sounds
party.
some bitter nigga
No.
shit.
He was like, y'all was at a party.
Okay.
And you fucked his wife. Offset came back minutes later. That's how you know it got to him, because normally he don't fuck with, he be ignoring it. He came back like almost minutes later and said, I ain't never had a discussion with this woman ever, and you need some help. And that time and date that Blueface put out there, niggas went back and they were at a party together.
Were they at a party together, or were they both at a party? Did they go in the same vehicle? Did they meet up there?
I get those. It's allegations. It's allegations. But what does allegations do to anything that's shaky?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like Cardi B is reactionary, because anytime she come out and do this social media bullshit, it's when social media breaks up what she tries to call a happy home.
Yeah.
But
as long as y'all don't say shit, she don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she's been accepting this nigga cheating on her. She's been accepting this nigga cheating. She knows this nigga's a cheater.
Either that, or she truly didn't forgive him for cheating.
I think she's always accepted it. She just don't like. It's kind of like a female saying, "Don't bring the shit home." I don't care what you do in the streets. Don't bring the shit home. She don't like when it hits her doorstep. She don't like when the world find out.
Yeah.
It's like a female being like, "Oh my God, I can't believe, bitch, you knew all this shit before social media said it." You know what I'm saying? Like,
you went through
and
the
that's
phone
her.
and saw it.
You already went through the phone. You already know.
Yeah.
Like, you're embarrassing me. No, bitch, you already knew this type of nigga I am. You're embarrassing you. You're embarrassing you, and I think that's what Cardi B do every time. She embarrasses herself. Instead of just like accepting, this is my nigga. This the type of nigga I got. This the nigga that I fell in love with. I knew what the fuck was going on. I don't know, cause we seen some of them videos on Blueface and Krishan was fucking, and that pussy look like it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they went live a couple times.
I ain't never know that, but that pussy it look like it's what? Not good.
I don't know if the pussy's good. The sex look like it's
I didn't
not that
know.
funny.
I didn't know she played like sports for real. So her body looked.
She's a track athlete in college.
But go ahead, YV. You was gonna say something.
Oh no, but they were already like before the tweet came out, she said that she was already living separately from him.
She was like throwing some subs out there.
Yeah, and
she said that days before.
Yeah, days before, and then when that came out, of course, that's like the straw to the last straw to hit the camel.
Yeah, but even if
handle that shit like Will.
No, because and she said that she said that he was ignoring her as well. So the only time that she can get a reaction from him is if she take it to social media. So she like, fuck it, let's go to social media.
See, I think that's the crazy part, and we've never been like a relationship podcast. I think this is, but I think I feel like even allegations will shake up anything that has a shaky foundation. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And so you could say, Cardi is reactionary, but on the other side, it's like, well, do we really forgive? Because if we talked about this, if we worked through it,
but if
why are you coming out like this?
This doesn't,
because I'm triggered.
You're not. But when you listen to her, no. But when you listen to her, but see, that's the thing about forgiving and forgetting, right? When I listen to her rant, you ain't saying nothing really that's recent. You going back and trashing the nigga on some shit that happened back then.
I think that's how it kind of worked though.
But that's just.
I think that's how it works.
So we don't truly.
I can forgive you, but I'll never forget.
Then you ain't forgiven.
I forgive you, but like
if you're not forgetting, you're not forgiven.
That's not true at all.
How?
That's not true. My memory is gonna be my memory, right? I can say I forgive you, but like the pattern that especially if it's a pattern. If it's a pattern, yeah, I'm always gonna recognize when this pattern has repeated itself.
If you if somebody does something to you, I say I forgive. And then I turn around and say, well, I'm not forgetting. Or I'm on the defense because this is
I'm looking for the pattern.
You're not forgiving then.
Yeah, I am.
That's kind of like your argument with healing. It does not look like a clear path. It's not like, okay, I forgive you now. It's all over. It never happened. That's not reality.
That's not
reality. Anything can. No, you can forgive someone and say, okay, we're going to move past this. But if I'm triggered by you doing the same shit that I just forgave you about, then yes, I'm going to blow up and I'm going to react to that.
It's like
you're not forgiving.
It is forgiving.
You are compartmentalizing, and then when it comes out, you're thinking about everything that happened back then. That's not forgiving.
It's like filing bankruptcy.
Okay.
So your credit's good. I'm gonna forgive you, right? You no longer owe this money, but this shit is still gonna show up on your record, and your credit score is gonna start back from 380. So I forgive you. You don't owe me any money. You don't owe me any money, right? Those debts are cleared. But you're not keeping that 650 that you had before. No, nigga, you're going back to 380.
And you got to build it up.
And you have to build it up.
That ain't forgiving.
It's forgiving.
No, it's not.
You don't owe me any money, but nigga, we not gonna forget that you ran this tab up.
That's not forgetting. I mean, that's not forgetting or forgiving.
Yeah, I forgive you. You don't owe me the money.
Not forgiving.
So do you truly forgive people?
No, I don't. I don't forget much. I don't forget much of anything. I don't. Honestly, I don't think.
So what does forgiveness look like then?
Forgiveness is like if you do something to me. If you do something to me and I do something for you, and you say, you know what, I forgive you. I'm not going to bring it up no more. I'm not going to think about it no more. It is of the past. If when we get into it and it triggers you, you never forgave in the first place. You just put it somewhere else until it's brought up again.
That's not true.
PTSD doesn't work that way, bro.
Thank you.
Not even PTSD, but just like I don't forget the pattern. Like I know what this looks like.
Then you're on the defense, Ivan, and you never forgave.
Not necessarily. So what you're telling me, what it sounds like to me is forgiveness. True forgiveness is naivety. I have to completely ignore the fact that this has happened the exact same way before.
So I can't think about none of the trauma that I went through.
I have to be naive to the fact.
You're not forgiving. You're compartmentalizing.
So is there such thing as forgiving then?
I think you learn. I think you learn habits, and with time, you learn to move. You learn to move on, but we never truly forget anything. And if you're always on the defensive because of something that happened or it's triggering you, you never forgave in the first place. You never did.
You say you forgive me, you better be God. I don't never want to hear about this shit again.
Man,
forgiveness, I better be able to make it in heaven.
It is so rare that it is so rare that happens. It's so rare that happens. So when I'm hearing what she's saying, it's like, oh, you like been feeling this shit. You just getting it out now.
But to me,
bro.
You're delusional as hell. Like you said, you was dropping Easter eggs. Right, I was dropping hints. If you've been paying attention to me, I'm dropping hints. So you was dropping hints that you and him are done, y'all separated, whatever the case may be. Blueface say you fuck with Sean and you mad. Bitch, go fuck one of them other niggas.
But see, but that's the point. And me and wifey have had this argument a few times, right? I think there is a difference between. I'm not even gonna say niggas want to be in a relationship with them, but in the realm of Blueface and Krishan, right?
Yeah.
I tell wifey all the time, like, there's a difference between normally when a woman wants to fuck a dude, it's because she really likes him and she wants to be with him, right? There's a difference between fucking somebody because you got a future with them and fucking somebody because I'm sexually attracted to you and I just want to fuck. So in that realm, I think niggas don't. It's unfortunate, but I think Cardi got that ghetto tag on her. Niggas don't really want to be in a relationship with Cardi.
She knows this.
So it's kind of different if a nigga fucking you because he is into your body and he's sexually attracted to you versus if a bitch most of the bitches that fucking with Offset, they probably want to be with him. It's two different things. It's two different components.
Yeah, I say that all the time. Like, I don't care about you fucking nobody else because every bitch I fuck want to marry me. But
Jesus Christ,
that's beyond the point.
That's true, though. That is.
Yeah, but the point is, it was over. To what you say, it was over. It's over with. You've been dropping your hints. You hear that he fucked Krishan, and now you just wait. It was over 3 days ago. I'm able to do what the fuck I want 3 days later.
Yeah.
It was over. You've been dropping hints.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you've been dropping these hints, so now I say, okay, I see what you're doing. Let me show you that you're not who you saying you are.
Maybe, or maybe the whole time, I think it's normal. Like, okay, we've broken up, but I'm trying to come home. Like most niggas, they trying to come home.
Like she's expecting him
which
to
is
want to
cool,
come home.
but you should. You didn't care 3 days ago.
Of course,
But
she's not gonna tell you she cared.
But we see this time in and time out. What ends up happening is because of social media, women got habits. Women got habits.
Here we go. What's the habit? Let's go.
No, women got habits. So what end up happening is y'all break up, right? There's a breakup.
Yeah.
She started posting pictures.
She started posting pictures, especially if y'all got kids. Posting the pictures, she posting the kids. You posting fire selfies and shit. So now all the niggas is on
Shout
you.
out Tia Mari. She been posting fire selfies lately too.
Honey?
Tia.
Oh,
Sister.
Maori.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought she was back with her husband.
I think they did the
They
thing
just
like
did
the
a
family
picture,
thing,
yeah.
like
damn,
because
that's
they wanted
crazy.
to, but she still.
But so they
but
start.
she went into that habit. That's what made me. think
Yeah,
about
so
it.
they start doing that shit. Like, it's habits. Like, and that's an attention thing. That's what the lady was saying on. That's what the lady was saying on TikTok. I was saying I like this lady, but she's like that's manipulation because she says if you feel like, well, she's like as a woman, if I feel like my man is not doing what he's supposed to do at home, I could just post a picture and I have 1 million men on me, like it's nothing.
Facts.
Or
Right.
you could just feel pretty that day and
Yeah,
want to
okay.
post a picture.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not how that
what
shit
is-
goes. That's not how that
But
shit
not
goes.
true.
but see what
Fuck no,
but see
man.
what ends up happening is most I want to say most men. I sound toxic as fuck right now, but
Yeah,
whatever.
let's go.
I want to say most men don't indulge in that type of activity. But what ends up happening is a nigga can be like, "Oh, I can play this game too," and now you gotta watch all the bitches on me. So now you do all of this shit, you throwing all of these hints on social media, and now it's my birthday, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of bad bitches, and now you crying.
Because women hate. Some women hate
It's crazy.
to see men
Because you're a
happy.
married man.
I'm a prize, nigga. I'm the prize too, nigga.
Some women hate to see men happy. It be simple as that.
Or no, some women hate to be involved with men's happiness. Nigga can't be happy on his own. Nigga can't be happy on his own. I need to be there. I need to feel that too. I need it to be some of mine.
Facts. But then even then, sometimes it's a problem.
Yeah, because now this is supposed to be my happiness.
Listen, why can't
You-
I should be able to be happy on my birthday with or without you. Right?
Hell no, you got her.
Women
fucked up.
will
Nah, you ain't
women
finna
will
be happy.
use some
And you
women.
fucking bitches. Nah.
But I'm on the red carpet and the photographer's just like, hold on, can we just get one of her alone? It's cool then.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
So what are some of y'all habits? Like when you first come fresh out of a relationship, how y'all let the bitches know? Like, hey,
I've already started my habit before I got out that relationship.
what did you do? You started inboxing?
I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I'm already on track.
I know what mine is.
What's yours?
To deactivate like a motherfucker. Niggas gonna know what's up when I deactivate. When I deactivate, I'm getting all them text messages.
Yeah, I'm already on my.
Can we go to the old school smooth?
No, what's your habit? What you do?
I don't have it.
What's your habit?
I don't have it.
Come on now. How do it look? What does it look like when you going through a breakup? How do we
I don't
know?
have no habit.
You ain't got
bro.
none.
Can y'all have me the course? We go to the old school
We
smooth?
did the old school smooth group.
What
Talk
do
your
you
shit.
mean,
Talk
man?
your shit, Ivan.
Oh, we here now. We being toxic. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
He started taking care of himself.
Go and get that haircut and post a selfie.
That is insane. What are y'all talking about?
Want that
Definitely
woo, that
getting the
woo,
haircut.
that woo. Make it right that woo. Boy, make it right that woo.
Ivan
What
definitely
it
got the
look like?
candy
Ivan,
paint.
come on now. Now I'm
Definitely
curious.
got the candy
But see-
paint
Okay, I don't have
with the
it.
selfie while he driving, singing.
Singing with the shirt off.
Glasses.
It's over.
Hey, that
It's
nigga,
over
hey.
right now.
He's taking pictures of the Air Maxes.
What?
That nigga,
That shit's
hey.
it's on every post.
That nigga put that Kango on, that fake necklace and a filter. That nigga means business, nigga.
Hey, it's time for his it's time for him and his cousin sing off.
Hey,
So all the
Hey.
females get on there. Ivan, you
Hey.
got it.
hey, when that nigga come up here, hey, when I even come up here, he like, that's just my friend. That's my friend.
That's my friend.
That's my friend. I said, yeah, that nigga means business. He working. That nigga working. He working. He working.
Hey man, hand me the course.
That is it.
Now you don't want to talk about it.
Look. Oh,
He start getting back under them posts, talk about some. What are you doing? You like, oh yeah.
But see, that's
got him a new line. He got him a new one.
That goes back to like. That goes back
other shit
to.
is
I
over
think we know. I know I can do it. I point out the toxic couples immediately. I know I know who they are. I know what it is. I don't give that social media shit don't move nothing, right? But I think the problem is, and I've done enough fuck shit. I think I'm big on integrity now because I've done so much fuck shit.
Yeah.
Messing with other people, women is just not one of the ones. That's just not nothing I really fuck with. I don't cross them lines because of some shit like this. When you got a nigga, not just a nigga that'll try to fight you.
If y'all not married,
There's some niggas out there that would kill you, that'll try to fight you over their woman.
And then kill themselves.
But when you got one of them niggas that say, nah, I'm gonna burn your shit down, I can't fuck with it. Can't fuck with it. And that's what Blueface did. See, it's like when you get comfortable.
Blueface is a hater, bro.
No, it's one thing. That
nigga's a hater.
think Blueface has recognized that I have a baby by a hoe. I am in a relationship by a hoe. But this hoe is better for my brand right now.
He's a hater.
And if I get what women do, and we all know this, is if I'm fucking with the hoe, at some point, if I'm comfortable with it, the hoe's gonna come back and tell me all these niggas' secrets. And I'm going to use them.
To be a hater.
No.
Right.
I'm coming in. When the shit gets hot, and one of them haters could be the same person that's telling me all this shit. So, unfortunately, Cardi and Offset are just casualties of war.
That don't change that Blueface is a fucking hater.
No, I'm going to burn this shit down, and I'm burning y'all shit down. Because you fucked with somebody you wasn't supposed to fuck with. And I get it because of her body looks. I get it.
That's still hate, though.
That's not hate.
Still hating. How?
That's crazy.
That's not hate. I'm burning this shit down.
That's hate.
That's crazy, though, because
if you a nigga, you do foul shit all the time. You do foul shit all the time. To pull me, to try to make me a part of your bullshit. Yeah. Oh yeah, you fuck my. That's some hate shit. Yeah. You know what I got going? Like that's some hate shit.
No.
Nigga, that is jagged edge. I ain't a hater, but nothing.
If you come, come on. We all kind of petty in here. Now I wouldn't do it, but if my woman comes in here, or somebody that I'm in a relationship with, or my business partner, whatever the fuck they are, if she's coming in here and she's telling me all you niggas business, and me and her get into it, y'all are just casualties of war. I'm saying this shit to burn this bitch, but y'all shit burn. This is where you gotta be careful of the couples you fuck with. If you fuck with a bitch that's in a relationship and you know they got this type of relationship, why would you do that?
Nah, that's
I mean that makes sense, but
no.
I'm saying if you know this is the type of bitch she is and you choose to fuck with her, that's kind of on you. But that don't make him any less of a hater. Like you can, if this is who you really fuck with, you should be able to know how to burn her without fucking everybody else.
No. That's bullshit because that is the reason why when women find out a nigga is cheating, she never cusses the nigga out. She goes straight to the chick he's cheating with.
So Blueface is a bitch.
Is what basically what I heard.
No, it's normal history. It's what we do. It's normal.
That's what women do.
That's what women do.
But he was raised by a single mother, so
that makes more. And his mom seems like she got that in her.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
She was the bad one in Friday.
He's just being his mama.
He's being his mother.
He's just being his mama.
That's crazy.
Because that is not how no man is sitting here thinking.
No.
I don't even think that he was looking at it as hating. I think that he wants to stay
my
going
shot.
viral because he keeps saying it like, all right, I'm gonna use you to go viral this week.
I mean, at some point you gotta recognize like it is. And I think that's the.
I'm
just gonna get you back.
Cardi
you fuck my baby mama. You do whatever you do. Cool.
Because he even deleted the tweet. The tweet is gone.
Yeah,
because every time
now I'm trying to fuck Cardi.
But on a business side of things, every time you bring up either Nicki Minaj, Offset or Cardi and Nicki Minaj going at it, or they fans, you gotta bring up the fact that I started this shit, and that's always good for the business.
As long as you know you're a hater.
I mean, it's good for your brand, but at some point your brand becomes this.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
it is his brand.
It's working for him.
His brand for sure.
That nigga come out and say he on some positive shit. Don't nobody gonna give a fuck about that shit.
I get it, but like fucking up my house don't got to be a part of your brand.
That's where you got to recognize what type of bitches you fucking with and what type of relationship they have.
You keep saying bitches. You said this is about a nigga.
No, I'm talking about. See, we as men will bypass all the red flags to get to the pussy. Until shit breaks loose, then we want to be apologetic about it. What I'm saying is, if Offset did do this, allegedly, he already knew what type of woman he was fucking with and what could possibly come from fucking with this woman. And it just wasn't going to be
I
something coming out saying Offset cheated. No, nigga, I'm finna burn all this down. You gotta know who you fucking with.
I low-key agree with that.
I agree with that.
Because if I'm at a party and I fuck on Krishan, that means there's probably other women there I could have fucked on that this wouldn't have burned my house down.
Yeah.
So I agree with that part of it. That don't make you any less of a bitch from saying, well,
That's all I'm saying. It still make you a bitch, but I agree with that. I do agree with that part.
Yeah, absolutely.
You knowing if you go fuck with this female, the nigga's a bitch. Like, you know that nigga's a bitch.
Yes, because he's done it before.
So you gotta take the stones that's getting thrown at you.
And
You gotta take
knowing
them.
the history too between her and Blueface, like they tell each other stuff like that to try to hurt each other. So she was gonna say it regardless.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was necessarily hating. I don't think he was hating. It was just he was casualty. It was he was a casualty. The Cardi and Offset were just casualties of war.
He was definitely hating.
That's some hating shit. On my birthday.
Because if she's this hoe that you claim, you probably know plenty of niggas she didn't fuck.
Yes, and they time gonna come too.
Why do it come when it's Offset? Because it's a better headline and it's a which is cool.
It's a bigger
because
headline.
that's his brand.
Yeah.
That's his brand. So that's cool because that's your brand. That's who you are.
You see him and Soldier. Him and Soldier are kind of going like Soldier's on his level now. Like Soldier is posting his baby mom's like I already hit. Your
but
mom.
Blueface also
Soldier
posted
trying to get
his
his money
baby
back.
mom, Soldier's, in his video.
Oh Jesus.
Bent over, twerking on the floor.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hey man. Hey, look. I don't know what's
trying to get his money.
Man, listen to me. I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it got kind of.
Even in the city. I don't know what kind of hate you gotta have for somebody to willingly get on the track to talk about somebody you had a baby by. That is like, that's close to like.
Wait, the person that they had a baby with or the person I had a baby with?
Like if me and you are we not seeing eye to eye, and my baby mom willingly goes on to something of yours to talk crazy about me.
I know,
That's some hatred. I hope
I heard
I
that's
never
not
have to
his baby mama,
experience.
I heard it's a random.
I don't know. You know, you got more than one. Just putting that out there.
I heard it was a random, but I don't know. I'm just saying what I heard. I don't know.
Hey man, peace and prosperity. Man. It's the Christmas season, man, and ain't feeling like it, man. God damn it.
Not feeling too
It's
Christmas.
not
This is what happened at Christmas time.
it's Christmas time. It's just.
I also want to put out there, man. You know, like I said, we turn a different leaf, and we really don't get into relationship talk. I actually really feel bad for Party, man.
For Party
and Fontaine, man. I actually really feel bad for him, man.
Why?
Because you was like loving a woman that was kind of out there, and you was going at niggas that she was kind of.
Did you know he was 40?
I didn't know that, but that explains why he was loving her like he was.
A young thing.
I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know. It's crazy. I seen when Meg just low-key spoke on it.
Yeah, that's the epitome of gaslighting. It was the epitome of.
But for her to say, if you didn't, I don't know. I kind of was feeling what she said a little bit. For her to say, if it wasn't you, why did you take that as a diss?
Everybody knew who she put that in there. She put that in there on purpose. Everybody knew who she was talking about. In that whole song,
I don't know that woman.
Niggas only talked about that one bar. Party, no, and I have to give it to him.
That is people being detectives.
No, it's not, because nigga Party was actually on the internet arguing against niggas. The baby was like, nigga, I just hit. He going at the baby. He going at niggas that she was actively fucking with, and he didn't learn until after.
If Party is saying I never did that, her stance of what is, if you never did it, why are you defending it?
That's gaslighting.
But he did say that.
Nah,
he said he cheated,
that.
but she was also cheating. Like that's
He said,
which is cool. But if you didn't do that, why are you defending that?
He's saying I didn't get head in your bed. Like you're alleging I got head in your bed. I didn't say I didn't cheat. I didn't say I didn't get no head. I didn't get head in your bed though.
Yeah, so she's saying if I'm a hoe and you wasn't the only nigga I was fucking, it could have been another nigga. We could have been talking about another situation. No. It probably is gaslighting, but I'm with that.
Yeah, she gaslighting like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker, man.
I'm with that. If you ain't listen.
Yeah, I can't get
Prove
with that.
See, that's the bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? And then also, you know, Tory Lane's driver came out, you know, today with a well, not today, but a couple days ago with his statement.
But where was he at during the trial?
He had went missing.
I think that statement been listed. I think
he went missing.
Yeah.
And then when he came the last day, and they were like, well, they didn't want to put him on the stand because it would push the trial back through the holidays, and nobody wants to stay through the holidays. So they could have had it, but didn't. I think a lot needs to be said about Tory and his representation. I think they completely fumbled it. I don't feel like he should be in prison. I think his representation completely fumbled it, and it's crazy that they don't do retrials. So he had to get a whole nother representation, and that's kind of
so
like.
he can't appeal it.
No, he can't. The lawyer said they
the lawyers he got don't do retrials
or appeals. They don't do appeals.
Oh, well,
so
he kind of
So
he hired him. So
yeah, so he had to get another legal team because the legal team he had don't do appeals.
I think that shit probably came. I think the driver probably said that from jump, and I think they hid that. And then he came back and said it again. You know what I'm saying? Because you already had the conversation. The police already come. They already. Yeah. I think that was lost in the situation.
All right, man,
to make
this
the
was a good one, man. I like the energy, man. Hey, as always, man, you can follow the podcast pages on Twitter at Views from the 7, Instagram Views from the _7, TikTok Views from the _7, Facebook at Views from the 7. If you haven't checked it out already, you know the audio is on all your favorite podcast platforms. YouTube, man, we got the old school Smooth Groove out there. Yes, we got the Nicki Minaj review.
Yes, indeed.
We got last week's episode up live. You can find me at Just Call Me Spence on Twitter.
Just Call Me Spence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This nigga get a social media account.
No. You know, I like the, you know what I'm saying? That woo. Hey, that woo. Ivan, where can they find you at, man?
Twitter and Instagram, Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy.
Instagram, Skinny Junior 777.
Shayna _Candy everywhere. That's SHAYNA _KANDI.
All right, y'all. Next week. Peace.